What's going on, everybody? David here, Travel Explore Click Live. So we're gonna do some talk today. So we're gonna talk about the IHG card. They have a new sign-up bonus, so it's pretty interesting. So I think we definitely need to put that out there, IHG. And I know in the past I've talked about IHG and as far as the points and the value of the points, and the points aren't valued very high. But when you raise that sign up bonus and then you raise the earn possibility with the card, well, then it kind of evens out the field when it comes to comparing it to a card like the World of Hyatt card or Hilton or Marriott. I'll give you my opinion. I'll give you my honest opinion. You guys know I have a World of Hyatt card already. I do not have an IHG card. So it'll be pretty interesting to kind of look at the different benefits that this card does provide. I do think it's a good card. There are some things that I'm a little not happy with. Let's just put it that way. So I think it's a good card sign-up bonus-wise, but we'll talk about some of the rest of this stuff later. Okay, if you guys are in the room, just let me know you're here just by saying what's up. Hello, give me a little emoji-con, happy face, thumbs up. Just give me something in the chat so I'll know that you're here and I can give you guys a shout out, and then we will go ahead and get started. We're also going to look at the top 10 viewers on the live streams. So now I'm able to do, like, there's a loyalty system that's all set up in this software that I'm using. And for those of you who don't know, it's Streamlabs OBS. That's what I'm using. So if you guys are familiar with this, you can really help me out in the future because I'm still learning it. I really like it, but there's just so much stuff out there that I don't know about. And so I want to be able to learn as much as possible. I know it's used primarily for, like, gamers use this software. Actually, OBS is pretty much used for any type of live stream, OBS and Streamlabs OBS. But there are a lot of the gamer community that use Streamlabs OBS or OBS, and they have all these different little things that they do with it. And one of the things that they do with it is they use the loyalty. So basically what loyalty means is if you're watching my live stream, it's going to track how long you watch my live stream. It's also going to track how you participate in the live stream if you're in the chat. So things like that. And then you can put a point value to that. And so over time you can earn points, and then you can redeem those points by, in my case, I want to do giveaways, maybe a giveaway once a month. And that way, people who are very loyal and watch all the time, they're going to have a leg up because then they'll be able to buy more, like, raffle tickets. And then once we do the drawing and all that, then they'll have more of an opportunity to win. And I'm thinking right now, you guys have to let me know. I'm thinking different ideas. First off, I'm not giving away points, reward points. That's not going to happen. I got to keep traveling, guys. So I don't want to just give those away. I'd rather, and this is crazy, but points are more valuable than cash to me. So I'd rather give, like, gift cards or something like that, as opposed to using points. Believe it or not, yeah, we're in that world where points are very valuable, being that you can fine tune them and tweak them around and really make take some really nice trips with them. So that is the plan. I want to do a kind of like a giveaway every month, and then we'll base it on loyalty. So how people that are watching, they're going to have a better chance. It's not going to be just loyalty because you don't have to. You can watch one live stream a month and still win, but if you watch all the live streams, then you're going to have a better possibility of winning. So we'll go over that, and we have the top 10, which I think is interesting. Not a surprise to me, like the people that are up there, and I really appreciate all the support that I've been getting from everyone. But these 10 people have been there, and they continue to come back. Yeah, we'll try this out, and I don't know how to do anything yet, like as far as the different little features. Like, let me see here. So I know if you hit exclamation And this is funny because this is the first time I'm trying this. Exclamation points. I think the StreamBot should give me like my point value. And nothing's happening. Okay, so I don't know exactly how to work it. So that's going to be one thing that I'm going to have to figure out. I can pull up the list. I can see how many points everyone has, but other than that, I need to be able to link this stuff all together. I do have that StreamBot thing working. I would imagine they should be in the background somewhere. But yeah, I'm gonna have to figure that out. So if any of you guys use Streamlabs OBS on a regular basis, please let me know. Maybe you guys can help me kind of figure this whole thing out. But yeah, so that's going to be the plan as of right now. So I think what we should do first is look at the top 10. So we're going to do the top 10 right now. So we'll look at the top 10 people who watch, and then I'll show you kind of the different ways that you can earn points too. I think that'll be good. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into that. And then after that, we will jump into IHG. I'll pull up the website. We're going to look at all the different benefits and everything like that. Now that you guys are in the room, please hit the like button for me. That will help bring more people into to our discussion. And looks like we have about 9 likes, and we have about 20 people in the room. So please hit that like button. That will really help us out. And before we go into the top 10, we will do some shout outs. So if you're in the room right now, just let me know you're here just by saying what's up or hello or a happy face or thumbs up or something. That way I can give you a shout out for being here. And yes, as you come in the room, I see more and more people coming in. So as you come in the room, just hit the like button for me. That way we can help out, help the YouTube algorithms push us out to everyone else. All right, hope everyone's having a good Saturday. I'm having a really good day. I've been relaxing pretty much all day and trying to fine tune some of this stuff on this live stream, on the back end of the live stream. Okay, so let's go ahead and give some shout outs right now. We have David in the building. What's going on? Dolly's, I don't know if Dolly's still here, but she was in the building earlier. She said she's watching a Cirque show, so it just makes me feel so special that she's out there watching the show and she wanted to just chime in just to let us know, hey, you know, I'm still around. I'm just watching this show and I'll try to jump on afterward. I think that's really great. Wade, what's going on, buddy? Zachy, how are you doing? Okay. Who else do we have in the building? Iris, what's going on? How you doing? Texas Al, what's going on? Good to see you. And Ahmet, what's going on? And Wade, how are you? And let's see here. Who else do we have in the building? Scott, what's going on? Credit Card Maestro, what's going on, buddy? Credit Card Maestro, he has a channel, so you want to check it out. He's on YouTube. He talks about the same things that we talk about here, travel reward credit cards, and things like that. So jump over to his channel, not right now, but after we're done here, jump over to his channel and check him out. He's got some really good content there. Flashpoint Capital, we all know him, right? He has a channel as well, so he does travel reward credit cards. He talks about that as well. He'll probably be on the show this week, hopefully. We're figuring things out. He just moved into a new place, so he's getting settled. But I'd like to have him on as a regular reoccurring guest, as well as me going over to his channel too, because he's going to start doing live streams. So hopefully we can get him on this week sometime. All right, let's see, who else is there? So yeah, so Flashpoint Capital, jump over to his channel as well. Not right now, but after this, jump over to his channel. He's also pretty active in the WhatsApp group. So we have a WhatsApp group, and it's if you check I believe I have it in the comment section on here. If not, it will be on after this video ends. There'll be a link to the WhatsApp group. There'll be a link to the Facebook group. We also have a Facebook group. Gives you opportunity to jump in the Facebook group and find out a bunch of information just about travel and travel reward credit cards, as well as referral links. So if you want to put some referral links, we have a separate section for that. You can put your referral links on there. And please use each other's referral links. I think it helps us, right? We're here. We put our stuff out there, and so if you use the referral links, I'm not talking just about me. Like, I'll put my referral links in the description of the YouTube videos, but you have people on the Facebook group that put their referral links in the section of referral links. You can just jump in there and use those referral links. And then you can put your own referral links in there as well. So let's see. It's just a way to help each other out. Okay, who else do we have here? Anthony, what's going on? Bruce Law, what's up? Quicksilver, what's going on? And Louis, how you doing? Nice to see you. First time I've seen you in here. You might have been here before, but this is the first time I remember saying your name. Let's see. D. Anderson, what's going on, buddy? Okay. All right, let's look at the loyalty stuff first. And like I said, we got about 23 people in here. If you have not hit the like button, please hit the like button. We're on the road to 50, 50 likes, right? So the road to 50 likes and then the road to 10,000 subscribers. So if you are new here, please consider subscribing to the channel. And when you subscribe, if you look down in my little lower thirds down here, right down there where you have the little logo, the little YouTube logo, if you subscribe to the channel, your name goes right there. Okay, so please subscribe. I can't even say subscribe right now. Please subscribe to the channel. Any super chats, also, just so you know, super chats go right above that. So that's where the super chats go. The super chat will stay up for the month. So if you put a super chat in, let's say it's $5, then your name goes up there. And then if someone puts $6, then their name goes up there. And that's kind of how the super chat works. But I believe I have it on the system. Actually, it might be a system for a week. So it'll stay up for a week. So you'll have your name as a marquee on my channel for as long as you're the top super chat. Okay, let's see. And then it refreshes itself every week. So Brian Bourne was on there before, and now it's refreshed for the week. So that's why there's no one up there right now. Okay, let's see. All right, I think I got all that out of the way. Now, if you have a question specifically for me, I will address questions if you put at TEC or if you put Travel Explorer Click, if you want to write that whole thing out. Those are the questions that I will address. Some of the other stuff I might skim over, or I will skim over, and if it's something that I think is pertinent to talk about, then I will. But for the most part, I'm looking for if you have questions specifically for me. Now, if you have a question for the group, this is a perfect opportunity for you just to put it out there. There's a lot of different people in here that have a lot of experience with travel credit cards and that use travel credit cards all the time. So it's a good opportunity for you to ask a question and get an answer to it. So, all right, let's go ahead and move forward here. So I want to look, let's see if I pull up that and that. Okay, so here's the back end of my whole system. And we have our top 10. So I wanted to go over and recognize the top 10 people in our loyalty, I guess, loyalty program as far as how often they've been watching. Now, I don't know if it dates. I don't think it puts a date on here, so I don't remember. Oh, you guys weren't supposed to see that top part there. Okay. So I don't know like how that all works as when it started and everything. So we'll just go with, let's say it was last month and it occurred, it started from last month and went on. So what we're looking at here is the top 10. Of course, David, he's been here from day one. I appreciate you, David. I appreciate you always being there and helping out as much as you do. So he's number one. And here's the point value here. So he has 82 points. Now I've changed the whole system of points. I'll go over that in a minute. So I've added points, so it's a little bit easier. So basically, the amount of time that you spend. Actually, we'll go over points in a second. I don't want to go over it and then go over it again. So we have that. We have Nate and Jess. Thank you guys for your support. I really appreciate you. Dolly, of course, Dolly is on the list. Braveheart, thank you. Shamrock, Michael, Flashpoint Capital, Justin, Champ, and Choco. That rounds out the top 10. And then you guys see the rest, Pelt Work, Life for Business, Explore Informed. So we have a bunch of people in this area here. Will Schroep, Vic, Choco, this is another Choco, okay. So there's a bunch of people in here. So it has a list of everyone. Now it goes by the time, part of it's by the time that you spent on the channel. Or on the live stream. So these are the hours that are spent. which I really appreciate. I'm overwhelmed at the support that people come in and really help out. So I really appreciate that. From here, what I'll do is I will. We'll have a giveaway. We'll have some type of a giveaway, and then from that giveaway, then I mean every month we'll have some type of giveaway. So the more points that you have, the more raffle like tickets you can buy, and that'll give you a better opportunity at winning the giveaway. So I haven't decided what the giveaway is going to be. It's going to be like a $25 value each month. So if you guys have any ideas, put it in the chat, please, and we can talk about it. Gift cards is kind of the automatic thing that comes to mind when I think about a giveaway. But if you guys have some different ideas, yes, please put it in the chat. And as far as gift cards, what gift cards would you guys be interested in is another thing. Just looking at the breakdown, just so you understand kind of how everything works on the back end. So you're going to get 10 points for, what did I put here, for every 10 minutes. So every 10 minutes you get 10 points. So if you stay here for 60 minutes, you get 60 points. Now I've upped that, okay? Before it was, I want to say maybe it was 1 point or 2 points or something. It was very low. So I've upped it a little bit just to kind of get the points, the points up there a little bit higher than what they are. Or at least with the way it visually, when you look at it, it's more. So I've just changed that. So for this live stream, this is the first live stream that will have that. So what else do we have? Now, if you're active in the chat, so if you're chatting and stuff like that, I don't know exactly how this 3 points will work, but you will get 3 points if you're active in the chat. If you are a new subscriber, so this is for people who are in the room right now and have not subscribed. If you subscribe to the channel, then you'll get 50 points for subscribing. Okay, and that's just to give a little bit to those who subscribe. 5 points if you do a super chat, you will get 5 points. I believe it's 5 points for every dollar or something like that. Just so you know that. I might lower this down a little bit. I don't want it to be a pay-to-play thing. I don't want you have to, people to think, oh, well, I'll just get raffles. I'll just put a bunch of money in super chat. That's not my goal here. Okay, I appreciate anything that you're willing to give as far as the super chat, but my main goal is a community. I want to build a community, and so I want people who are loyal and just watching and liking the videos and supporting in the chat. That's what I'm really focused on. So the super chat is not my main, the main driver, I guess you could say. Okay, all right. So we've gotten all that out of the way. I keep showing this thing that I shouldn't be showing. I don't even know. I'm gonna have to. Oh no. Okay. All right. Let me get off this before. Yeah. All right. I don't know exactly. Yeah. Let's see here. Okay. I'm just looking at what it says because I know it's a link and I'm not supposed to be showing that link. So. Anyhow, I guess I could have just erased it there. Okay, yeah, I can just reset it. All right. So in the chat now, if you guys have any questions or anything like that, or any comments that you want to provide, just go ahead and put it in the chat. Let me know what you think about doing something like this giveaway thing. I want to just get people more involved in this whole process. I think it would be a really good thing for us. So. Just let me know what you feel about that. Okay, all right, so let's go ahead and talk about the IHG card. Let's see. Do we have any? I'm going to go over questions. Well, actually, we'll go over questions after. I don't want to get too far into this before talking about the IHG card, because a lot of people want to know about this IHG card. So I'm not a huge fan, just first off, I'm not a huge fan of IHG. I think the properties are okay. There's some properties that are decent, but I think the lower end properties, they're just not. For me, they're not comparable to like a World, a Hyatt, property. So when you compare the two on the bottom end, and the reason that I like to compare the bottom end is because honestly, the majority of my stays are at the bottom end of the hotel chain. So, and when I say the bottom end, I just mean I usually when I travel, I'm either traveling with a few buddies or I'm traveling solo. So I'm not in that mind frame or what have you where I want to do the luxury when it comes to hotels, like do the luxury pampered kind of the honeymoon thing. I'm not really into that. Only because I'm single. So if I wasn't single and I was traveling with a girlfriend or a wife, then yes, that would be a different situation, and I would want more of the pampered stuff, and that would be more of a focus. But right now, it's not. And if I'm with my buddies, I could care less. As long as I have a bed I can sleep in and a warm shower, I'm good. And I'd rather spend my points and spend my money on other things. So that's just kind of where I'm coming from. Now we all have different needs, and so I totally understand if you're a couple, you're probably going to want to go with. You might want to go more luxury as opposed to just going the bottom level. So when I say bottom level, I mean like Hyatt. So Hyatt hotels, I like staying at Hyatt Place, which is the category 1, category 2 for the most part hotels. Very nice, clean, nice bed, warm shower, perfect. They're even set up in such a way that if you did have 2 people in a room, you could still have a little bit of privacy because they have kind of like a half divider in between, so you can have one bed and then you can have someone else if they want to sleep on the couch, they can, or you can do the 2 queens right next to each other if you want to do that. But you just have some other opportunities, or you have a nice setup, a nice floor plan on most of the Hyatts. So comparing that to IHG, I've stayed in some IHG hotel. I like the Holiday Inn Express. It's IHG, and that's kind of the lower level or lower end hotels when it comes to IHG, and they're okay. Some of them have been good. I've stayed a few in Colombia that were really nice, but also I've stayed in some that were just not. I wouldn't recommend it to anyone. Let's just say that. Okay, so let's look at what's changed here. So now you can earn 125,000 bonus points. That's after spending $3,000 within the first 3 months. So that's good. Okay, so 125,000. Now your points don't go as far as some of the other hotel chains. So just be aware of that. And they say here, starting your lower level hotel is going to be at about 10,000. So it's going to be 10,000 points, which still is good because if you're earning 125,000, then that's 12 nights plus, right? Almost, that's not bad. So just to if you're going to stay at bottom level, you can stay at least 12 nights. With the World of Hyatt card, it's 10 nights with their. Is it still 10 nights with their setup? 5,000. Yeah, it's 10 nights with their setup. The earn possibility or the sign-up bonus on that card's a little bit different. They've kind of made it a 2-tier thing now. But with this card, 125,000. That's what you're going to get on the sign-up bonus. So that is a really good feature, or a really good benefit there. And where is the other? What is the 20? I thought there was a 20,000 in here somewhere. I don't remember seeing it. Maybe it's down low. We'll get to that. But I think if you spend 20,000, I don't know. I'll look at it. Hopefully I can find it. Now you're going to get 40. I keep wanting to say 4 because that's like normal. 40 times points if you're booking directly with the hotel. Okay, so 40 times points. So that's insane. So and this is only for the first 12 months. So this is the first year of having the card. You're going to get 40 points for every dollar spent at an IHG property. So you can really accrue points fast. What's the calculation? I think $250 worth of spend. That's already 10,000 points that you'll earn. And with that 10,000 points, that's a free night. So that beats anything out there right now when it comes to earning uh, at the hotel. It beats anything that's out that I can think of. If you guys can think of another one, please chime in. But really, really good earn. And that's, like I said, it's for the first year. After that, then it's going to drop back down to the normal 25,000 or 25,000, 25 points for every dollar spent, which is still very good. Okay, with 25 points for every dollar spent at a hotel, you're still in the category of that still beats out the Hyatt card as far as, and I look at it like I was saying, the bottom tier. So how many points do I need to get a free night, bare minimum free night? So with 10,000 points, 25 points per dollar, that's $400. So if I spend $400 at the hotel, then I'll get that 10,000. So just something to think about there, which is, that's pretty good. I think my math's correct. I don't know. You guys let me know if my math is wrong. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. It just sounds crazy, like really does. Okay. And then and this is the breakdown here. So they're telling you exactly how you earn. This is after. So this is the first 12 months, and then after that, then this is where you're going to get your points. So you get 25 points for every dollar spent, and this is what you have to have here. So at the resort, and then you have to be a IHG rewards card member, and then 5 points for Platinum Elite status. So Platinum Elite status, guess what? It comes with the card. It's not the top tier, but I think it's the second to the top. So really good. I mean, you're getting that status. One of the things that I don't like, and I'm comparing this to the World of Hyatt card because, first off, that's the card that I have. That's the card that I swear by. That's the card that I think is the best competition for this card, being that they're at the same annual fee and everything, or similar annual fee. Actually, this is a little lower. This is an $89 annual fee, whereas the World of Hyatt card is a $95 annual fee. But this card gives you a lot of different perks, okay? Now, they're giving you 4 times points on all other spend. This is for the first 12 months. Excellent. Wow, like really? 4 times points. That's really good. Then after that, then you're going to be at 2 points for every dollar spent on gas stations, grocery stores, and restaurants, and then 1 point on every dollar spent for everything else. Okay, so out of the gate, this card looks amazing, right? And I'm not going to disagree with anyone. This card looks really good when it comes down to it. But then you get the anniversary free night. We already talked about the Platinum Elite status, and then the 4th reward night free. So this is another thing too. If you stay 4 nights, use points to stay 4 nights, and then you get that 4th night free. So you're getting those points back. So something else to consider. All right. So you're probably thinking to yourself, what don't I like about it? Actually, there's one more thing too I want to talk about. So they're saying earn 10,000 bonus points. And this is after spending 20,000 on purchases, make additional purchase, East account anniversary. So you'll get 10,000 extra points for spending 20,000 on the card. And then there was I thought that there was something else though. I'm not seeing it. Guys, help me out if you remember. Like if you spend 20,000, I thought you were getting something else. I don't know if it was another free night or what. But I thought there was something else in there. I was looking through all the different fine print and stuff, and I thought it was in my head that there was something else. Okay, another thing you get here, you get global entry TSA pre-check. You guys all know I love that, so that is a huge perk as well. Get global entry, don't get TSA pre-check, because global entry, if you get global entry, you'll also get TSA pre-check. Global entry is going to be $100, so you get that credit, so that's good. A lot of the cards now, the higher end cards are coming out with the global entry credit, so it's good to have it on a card. But if you already have one card that offers it, you can only get one at a time, so it's not really going to help you. Let's see here, no foreign transaction fees, so that's good. All right, so So like I said, you're saying this is an amazing card. I agree, this is a very good card. The earn possibility on this card is really good for the first year. Where this card struggles is, and it's not the card, it's actually more the ecosystem. The points are not worth as much as, let's say, a Hyatt points. So if you have the Chase ecosystem and you have points in your Ultimate Rewards program in the Chase ecosystem, it's not a good. You shouldn't be transferring those points over to IHG because you lose a lot of value. You go from 2 cents per point with it in the Ultimate Rewards program down to zero point 0.5 or 0.6 cents per point. Okay, so you're going to lose a lot of value. 10,000 points in the Ultimate Rewards program is a lot more valuable than a lot more valuable if you leave it there and you use it for different transfer partners than if you transfer it down to IHG. So that's where I start to have issues with this card, only because for the first year, this card is excellent. It's an excellent card. You're getting the best value when it comes to earn with this card. If you're staying at a hotel or you're staying at an IHG property, you're making out. Even after that first year, you're still going to do well if you're staying at an IHG property. But this card you have to use. You're going to have to use this card on a regular, and you're going to have to stay at a lot of IHG properties in order to continue to get earn points with this card. So it's not what I like about the Hyatt card is I can use the Hyatt card, but if I have better value with the Chase, another card with Chase, I can use that Chase card, and then I can easily transfer those points over to Hyatt, and I don't lose much when it comes to value. Hyatt points are valued at like 1.7 cents per point, and like I said, the Chase Ultimate Reward points are worth about 2.1 cent per point or something like that. So they're very close, whereas IHG, they're not even. I mean, it's 0.5 or 0.6 cents per point, which is, yeah, you get it, right? It's not. Now, you can earn a lot more points with this program the first year, but then after that, the key with this card, after that, if you're staying at IHG property, you're fine. 25 cents per point, or 25 points per dollar, that's fine. But now when you look into the everyday spend, okay, I'm not going to stay at IHG properties every day. So when I look at the everyday spend, earning points with the everyday spend, you're going to struggle. And that's where this card really falls off. Because let's say I want to earn points. I don't want to take points from my Chase ecosystem and transfer them over to IHG. So what I would want to do is just use the card and earn points that way. And then if I do that, then I can just go and redeem the points, have all the points still in IHG and just redeem them and not have to worry about transferring them over from Chase and losing a lot of value. But where this card falls off is after that first 12 months, now you're looking at a situation where you're getting 2 points for every dollar spent at gas stations, grocery stores, and restaurants. 2 points for every dollar spent. I already told you the value of those points. It doesn't make any sense. Like I can get. There are a variety of different cards out there where I can get much better value than 2 points. I mean, when it comes down to it, if you really look at this and you really do the numbers, let's say restaurants. Restaurants is a good one because there's a variety of different cards that have restaurants. So 2 points for every dollar spent at restaurants. I can look at the Hyatt card where I believe Hyatt gives you 2 points for every dollar spent at restaurants. Now that I'm putting it out there, I can't remember. I think it does. So you get 2 points for every dollar spent at restaurants at Hyatt. Those points are much more valuable than 2 points for every dollar spent with the IHG. So it's going to take me a long time. After the first year, it's going to take me a long time to earn points using this card. So you're kind of stuck with it. You get it the first year, you're golden. Especially if you're staying at IHG a lot, you're going to earn a lot of points very, very fast. But after that, using it for everyday spend, it's probably not going to be very valuable to you. And that's where you're probably going to be thinking, oh, you know what? I need to use this Chase card because those points are more valuable and I can use them for more things. So that's where I think the card falls off. I love the fact that they give you that Platinum Elite status. So you have some pretty good status with this card. They do have point break, or I think they call them point breaks or something like that, where instead of 10,000 points, you can stay at some certain properties. They do like these sales. You can stay at certain properties for 5,000 points. So that makes things a lot better when it comes down to it. But they only offer it at certain times. They don't. It's not like if I go into Hyatt right now and I look at a Category 1, they're all going to be 5,000 points, and that's year round. Whereas these point breaks, they only happen every once in a while, and then you'll get that value. But you don't get it. You don't get it every day. Okay, so. Yeah, so I just want to go over. I'd love to know what you guys think, though. So please, in the chat, let us know what you guys think about the card. I still swear by Hyatt. I like Hyatt. I mean, and I like I said, I've stayed at IHG. I have not stayed in some of their nicer properties. I haven't stayed in Intercontinental or anything like that. Let's look down at the bottom here. They show all the different hotels that they have here. So this gives you an idea of the different hotels. So you might have stayed at some of these hotels before, and you have a better idea of, okay, yeah, these aren't bad. Like like I said, Holiday Inn Express, Holiday Inn. I can't even read that. Club Rewards. I don't even know what that is. Those are the Holiday Inns are the only ones that I've stayed in. Yeah, I haven't stayed in any of these other ones. They have Candlewood, Crown Plaza. So they have some nice hotels, but you are going to need to use more points. I think probably Holiday Inn Express will be your best bet for the 10,000. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not familiar with some of these other hotels, so I don't know what they're asking as far as points. But yeah, pretty good. I mean, pretty good setup here. You also have another opportunity. You can get this card here, $29 annual fee. I wouldn't go any lower than the card that they're giving the good sign-up bonus with. It doesn't make any sense to go down with that. But yeah, like I said, good card. First year, excellent. After that, you're going to struggle, and you're going to be forced to use this card for the majority of your purchases to try to earn points. But you're not going to earn You're not going to earn points very fast with this card. Yeah, let's talk about it in the chat though. And I think I covered pretty much everything. I don't see anything else that I can remember as far as this card. But I will keep the window open so we can revert back to it if there's something that I missed and you guys want to discuss that. So let's go ahead and look at the chat here and see what people are saying. This is going to be interesting. Let's see here. All right. We're up here. Okay. All right, guys. So let's talk about it. And now that you guys are in here, we're looking good with likes. Please, please hit the like button if you have not done so we can bring more people in. We're trying to get 50 likes on this video. It will really help YouTube promote it out to others who are watching. So please do that if you can. Okay. All right. Questions specifically for me, just put at TEC, and we'll just work our way down the list here. Let's see. Wade's saying I don't have a hotel card yet, but it's a toss-up between IHG or World of Hyatt. Yeah, both great cards. I just like the fact that I'm using this Chase ecosystem. IHG is a part of the Chase family, if you want to look at it that way. But it's just better value to transfer your points over to Hyatt. So, and I like the properties, like I said. So that's kind of where I am when it comes to these two. Let's see. Zacky's saying same. So he feels the same way as far as he's looking for a hotel branded card. Let's see. Amit. Okay, you guys are talking back and forth there. We'll go ahead and move forward here. And Flashpoint's question mark. He's saying keeper card question mark. No, I don't think it's a keeper card. I really don't. I think it's a good card for the sign-up bonus. I think it's a good card for the first year. And then after that, I think it's really probably going to be one of those cards. Yeah, I don't know. It's tough. Like, how do you? I can justify keeping the card, but using. Yeah, so I mean, I guess you could say it's a keeper card. You're getting a free night, so that free night can be valued at least $89. So yeah, I'll change what I said. I'll change my earlier statement. It is a keeper card in the sense that you get the free night, and you do get the if you don't have a global entry and you don't have a card that offers you global entry, I think it's good in that sense too. You'll get the global entry, so that makes it a keeper card as well. Let's see some of the other stuff that we could say. If you're staying in an IHG property, 25 points per dollar, I think is a really great value. So using the card for those stays. Obviously, if you have a hotel branded credit card, you should always be using that hotel branded credit card when you stay at their property. Always. I mean, you're getting better value. I can't think of, just offhand, I can't think of any cards that are giving you worse value than you could get on another, like the Hyatt card. Now I'm talking about the top cards, right? I'm not talking about like maybe a zero annual fee card, something. But the top cards, the World of Hyatt cards, the Hilton, the Bonvoy cards, you're usually going to get a better value by using their hotel branded card at their hotel than you will if you were using like the Chase Sapphire Reserve or some of the other cards. It's kind of the opposite of the airline branded credit cards. Now, airline branded credit cards, a lot of those cards give you 2 points for every dollar spent, and you can get better value with the World of Hyatt card. The World of Hyatt. I'm sorry, the Chase cards are even. I mean, in some situations, you can get better value when you're booking your airfare. You can get better value with other cards as opposed to the card that they have, which is really ridiculous. But with hotel branded cards, usually if you're using the hotel card, you're fine. So, yeah, you know what, Flashpoint, it's a keeper card. It's not a card that's going to be in my wallet, though, after that first year. After that first year, it's in my sock drawer, and I'll use it only when I'm staying at the property. That's pretty much when I'm going to use it. And if I don't have the global entry credit on another credit card, then I'll use it for that. But that's kind of the only time that I think I would use it. I don't see any reason to use it for anything else. Let me know how you guys feel about it. Like, what would you use it? Because, like we were saying, when you get down to it, after that first year, you're getting 2 points for every dollar spent at gas stations. Okay, even though the value of those points aren't very very strong, and you could even actually, you know what? No, I still wouldn't even use it at gas station. There's some cards. What did we say? 0.5 cents per point, right? So if I use this card at a gas station and I'm getting 2 cents or 2 points for every dollar spent, I'm still not getting as much value as if I had the Chase Sapphire Reserve, or not even Chase Sapphire Reserve, well, any of those cards. Chase Sapphire Reserve, Chase Sapphire Preferred, any of the other cards in the Chase ecosystem, and I get one cent per point. 1 cent. I don't know. I'm getting all confused with these points. 1 point for every dollar spent with the Chase Sapphire Reserve is better than getting 2 points for every dollar spent with the IHG. Okay, because the value of the IHG points are 0.5 and 0.5 cents, and the value of the Chase Sapphire Reserve points are 2.1 cents per point. So you see the value there, like even though they're only saying it's 1 point for every dollar spent, it's still more valuable than these IHG points. So I hope that makes sense. I'm trying to explain it. In my head, it's making sense. When I try to tell you, I'm not sure if it's connected. So let me know in the chat. Like, am I like, you guys understand what I'm saying? These ultimate reward points are so much more valuable that even though you're only getting 1 point for every dollar spent, it's still more valuable at a gas station than if you're using this card. So long term, yes, I'm not going to use this card long term, but out of the gate, yeah, it makes sense to use. And then like 4 points for every dollar spent on all purchases, yeah, I can see getting comparable value when it comes to the one point per dollar spent category on some of the other cards. All right. Yeah. Let's see here. Okay, let's see. Thirsty Lion, what's going on, buddy? Zachy saying he's excited. Let's see. Let's see. My P2 is most likely going to apply for this card. All right. Ty, what's going on? Flashpoint saying David said he'll give away all his UR points. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. I can't give away the points. I have to use the points. But $25 gift cards, I'm all about that. So that's where we're gonna go with it. Anthony, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you here. All right, I lost my place here. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna work our way down pretty fast. One thing that I don't like that I'm doing is it takes me too long to get down to the bottom, so I want to work my way down to the bottom. So any questions specifically for me, just put at TEC. I'll answer those questions and then I'll just move on. And then if I have to come back, maybe I'll go back up to the top just to see if I missed anything at the end here. I think the giveaway is a good idea. That's Flashpoint saying that. Yeah, I think it'd be good. I want to, dang, I lost my place here. I want to be able to just show that I appreciate the loyalty and the support. And I think it'll be fun too. Just give you guys something else to, give us something else to discuss and talk about kind of and sweat the giveaway, I guess you can call it. Okay. D. Anderson, what's going on? Greetings and respect, David, from David Anderson, Virginia Beach. Cool, David. Thanks for stopping by, man. Let's see, Logan. David, how many hotel airline specific cards do you have? Maybe I'm afraid of committing, but I don't want to, or maybe I'm afraid of commitment, but I don't want to get locked into a certain brand carrier. Yeah, I have the World of Hyatt card. That's the only hotel branded card that I have. And see, the thing is, you should focus most of your points or your ecosystem on the flexible cards. And the flexible cards like the Chase ecosystems, the Chase Sapphire Preferred, Chase Sapphire Reserve, the Amex Platinum, the Amex Gold, the City Premier, and the City Prestige. You want to focus most of your attention on those ecosystems, okay? Not all of them, but you can work on one, get that one set up, and then move on. With the Chase ecosystem, I have flexible cards. So I got a hotel branded card, so I have the World of Hyatt card, but I can still stay at IHG property. I can transfer points over, not a good value, but I can still do it if I really needed to. So let's say they didn't have a Hyatt property where I was going, and I wanted to use points, which, like I said, in most cases, I can't see a situation where I'm going to transfer my Ultimate Reward points over to IHG unless I'm topping it off, unless I have the card already and I have points, and I just need to transfer a couple thousand over there just so I can, top off the points that I have over there and stay. So that's the only way that I would really do it. But you still have with the cards that are flexible, you still have opportunity. So what I'm saying is you can make a commitment with Hyatt, but you don't always have to stay at Hyatt. You can use those points in different areas because they're all a part of that Chase ecosystem. So not all the points. The World of Hyatt points are in there. They're already there, but you have other points that you can use to stay at different hotels. So I would just pick the best like the hotel that you like the most, and just make a commitment with them. And that doesn't mean, when I say make a commitment, have points on their card. Now, if you get a Hilton, let's say you have a Chase ecosystem, you don't have any American Express cards, and then you get a Hilton card, well, now you can't transfer those points. You can't top off points with Hilton. So now you are really making a stretch, like a pretty big commitment, because you can't, you're stuck with Hilton if you're using that card. And the only way that you're going to use, stay at other hotels is you're going to have to use the different ecosystem. So Chase, so you could technically have a Hilton card and then have the World of Hyatt card. So now you have stuff that's set up for the World of Hyatt card. Then you also have another hotel chain that you can draw on. But then if you have that one, then you might want to start looking at getting American Express, so you can use that ecosystem. So you just have to kind of figure things out. But commitments, as long as you like the hotel brand, I don't see a problem with it. The airline cards that I have right now, I do have the American Airlines Advantage card. Don't use it anymore. Not good value when it comes to earn. And they're all pretty much designed the same way. They don't give you really good value. But so I have that card. I made a commitment with them to start off the first couple of years of travel. I didn't like the customer service, so then I moved to United. Now I'm using United. United works a lot better with the Chase ecosystem, so I'm pretty happy with them now. But if things don't go right with them, I can always move on and go to another airline if I want to do that. But and when I say move on, I don't mean get rid of the card. I mean I can keep the card and then just use other airlines a little more frequently. Another thing too is they all have partners. So even though let's say I don't really like flying on United overseas, the last trip I flew to Thailand on United, the business class Polaris experience I wasn't really happy with it. So my next flight, I could still book everything through United, but I can see if I can fly on a different airplane. So maybe a foreign airline carrier, fly business class, and maybe it'll be a better experience. So you're not necessarily, when it comes to airlines, you're not necessarily stuck with that airline because you can fly on different airplanes, different airline companies. So good examples, I'm going to Colombia in October. I'm not going to be flying on United at all. I'm going to fly on either Copa Airlines or Avianca. So just different things like that. You're not stuck in a sense with the airline branded cards. All right, let's see. I think the giveaway is a good idea. That's Flashpoint. I think I said that already. It's been a long day, guys. I've been relaxing, but I've been like on the computer all day. So I haven't talked to anybody. I haven't been talking to anybody. So, my mouth is, it's got to get used to talking again. I've just been on there just nerding out on computer stuff. Let's see here. Let's move down. Okay, so Mattis. So IHG has a global entry fee waived every 5 years, good or bad? That's good. That's excellent. I mean, that's what you want. If you don't have global entry, this is a perfect opportunity for you to get global entry, and it's $100 credit. And I recommend everyone get global entry. It's an amazing thing right now. It's the best thing that we have. We do have Clear. Clear only works within the U.S. Global entry is for re-entry into the U.S. So you go through a separate line. When you come back through customs, and I'm telling you, especially if you go to large airports, when I come back into Los Angeles, there's always a huge line in customs. So it's beautiful to walk. And I've told this story before, but it's just funny. I wish they don't allow you to have your camera or phone out and stuff when you're in the customs area. But I wish I could have recorded this because it was, I don't know. It's one of those deals where you just feel like a rock star or whatever. Basically, we came through, we walked in, and we were going through customs. It was a long way to get there. I swear we walked like a half mile just to get to the customs. And so as we're coming into customs, you can hear the crowd before you see the crowd. And we're walking down a long corridor, and then we get to the point where we need to go into the lines, and you have two lines or two areas. You have one area off to the right, that's regular customs, and you hear all the people in there, and you see all the people. And as I'm walking with other people. I just gotten off the plane, and you just hear people like gasp when they get to that point because they're like, oh, you know how people are. We're all the same way. We see the line, and we're like, oh my God, this is going to be an hour. And then as we're walking, I'm looking for global entry. Now I always look for global entry, and I'm like, okay, where's global entry? And so global entry is off to the left. And so there's a lady standing right in front of us, and she's directing all of it. And she's pretty much like waving to everybody to go over into the regular customs line. And I said, global entry? She was like, oh, okay, sir, right this way. And she points. I look over there. There's nobody there. There's 30 machines, and there's nobody in global entry. And so I go in there, pick a machine, because I had 30 to choose from, pick the machine, did my little thing. It takes like 3 minutes. It takes your picture. It spits out this ticket, and then you walk the ticket over to the customs agent. And I swear to you, when I walked it over to him, he didn't even look at it. He just like waved me through. He said, "Okay, baggage, baggage claim." They have to check it twice. So he was just, telling me, "Hey, okay, just keep going. Just go to baggage claim, and you can pick up your bags, and then you have another separate line that you go through, and then you show them the customs agent the ticket." Every time I've shown the customs agent my ticket, they all do the same thing. You hand it to them, they grab it, they say, "Have a nice day, sir," and they just put it down, and you're gone. No questions, nothing. It's just like, "Thank you for the ticket," and you just move on. I've waited in longer lines, leaving Costco. I think there's Costco pretty much all over the U.S., but leaving Costco where you have to wait in line and show them your receipt. They spent more time on that receipt than they spend on this customs ticket. I mean, it's literally they're just picking it up. Have a good day, sir. Thank you for coming by. Okay. So Mattis, very good. Global entry is very good. That's a huge perk. Let's see. I just got the card like 2 months ago. Could I be eligible for the new sign-up bonus? Call them. Call them. This is Bobby asking this question. It doesn't hurt to call and just say, "Hey, I just saw if you haven't hit the sign-up bonus on your card yet, on the card that you have, it doesn't hurt to call them and just say, 'Hey, am I able to get the new sign-up bonus?'" They might honor it. I've known of situations where they have a new sign-up bonus that comes out and you just got the card and they say, "Oh yeah, we'll honor you." So it wouldn't hurt. I would call them, Bobby. YJ, what's going on? How do you rate the IHG points? I talked about it a little earlier, 0.5 cents per point. That's a TPG rating, so they do a pretty good job of valuing the points. So they're not that valuable, but you can earn a lot with the card. So just keep that in mind. All right. Okay, let's see here. All right, we're going to try to catch up here as fast as possible. Okay, Credit Card Maestro is saying my only issue is I'm over 524. Yeah, so if you are over 524, then you're not going to be eligible to get this card. You'll get declined, so that's unfortunate. Let's see here. Wade, David earned 10,000 bonus points after you spend $20,000 on purchases and make one additional purchase each account anniversary year. Okay, all right. So that's how that goes. So the 10,000 points, bonus points, which isn't bad. So that's a free night, basically, is what they're saying at their, the entry level hotel as far as using points. So, and you can also use points plus cash, which is another real good feature. World of Hyatt does the same thing, so you can use points plus cash. So you don't have to just use all your points, and that could be pretty valuable too if you want to try to save some of your points. You can use points plus cash. And I tell the story. When I'm traveling with my buddies, I do that a lot. I'll use points plus cash. Guess what? I'm using my points, and then I'm using their cash. So yeah, that can work. Okay. Let's see. And then Credit Card Maestro, I'm thinking of I can never say that word. Maldives plan for this card. Yes, the Maldives. There it is, the Maldives. So they do have some pretty nice properties in the Maldives. They have those where you're sitting, where you're sleeping over the water, like it's, you know what I mean. You're right on the water, like you're on top of the water. They have like the little glass bottom area, and yeah, those are pretty nice. A lot of people get this card specifically for that, and they save those points, and that's the trip that they want to take and use those points there. Explore and Foreign, what's going on, buddy? Kimpton hotels are awesome for what it's worth. Cool. I don't see that many of those hotels. I've never stayed in one before, but yeah, that's cool. Another good thing about IHG, another real benefit of IHG is they are everywhere. So the problem that I have with Hyatt, their footprint is small. I like the hotels, but their footprint is small, so you can be in situations where you're not going to be able to stay at a Hyatt and you're going to have to choose something else. This is the IHG is the opposite. They have so many hotels everywhere, different brands, all that. So you probably you could find a hotel all over the world when it comes to IHG. So that's something to consider. But yeah, I don't want to part ways with my Ultimate Reward points, and at some point you're going to have to do that with this card, or you're just going to have to stop staying, maybe just stay that anniversary night, free night, and then not use the card for anything else, because earn possibility is just not there. It just isn't. After the first year, great. After the first year, if you travel a lot and you stay at IHG properties, you're fine. If you travel for business, this card is perfect, because you can write all that stuff off to your use the card, write all off to your business, get credited, and then start and continue earning all those points for staying at an IHG property. But for everyday spend, this is not a good card for everyday spend after the first year. Okay. Okay, Explorer Informed, they have a really solid loyalty program before they were acquired by IHG. Okay. Stefan, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you here. Let's see here. Kane, what's going on? First time seeing you here. Let's see, Credit Card Maestro, if you go through the Holiday Inn, it looks like they will give you a $50 statement of credit as well. Cool. I didn't know that. That's good. Rolo, what's going on, buddy? Let's see. Flashpoint saying that's what I was thinking. Sock drawer. Yeah, I'd use it the first year, though. I would use it the first year. Get as many. And I would, honestly, in the future, if I ever were to get this card, which I'm not ruling it out, I'm just saying if I were to get this card, I would make sure I had some stuff planned up where I'm going to be staying at some IHG properties, then get the card, and so that first year I'm using the card, I'm earning those points 40 times, 40 times 40 points for every dollar spent. I'd make sure I'm really getting a good value with that and earning as many points as possible. Stack up as many points as I can, and then kind of hold off, just like Credit Card Maestro was saying, hold off and wait for one of those Maldives trips or something like that. Just not use those points until then. Giovanni, what's going on, buddy? Let's see. Bruce Law is asking, do points expire due to inactivity? I didn't see anything that said that the points will expire. So if someone has a card, let us know if that's the case. I did not see that. Some cards will do that. They will expire. Some points will expire. Very rarely now. Most of the cards, they're there for the life of the account. So as long as you have the account open, you're fine. The points are going to be there. But if you were to, the account gets closed for whatever reason, you could lose your points. They can freeze your points if they think there's something fraudulent that's going on. So yeah, most cards are pretty good. Airline branded cards for a while, like some of them now, that they will promote the fact that the points never expire. But you do still have some airline credit cards where the points expire, and you don't want to be in that situation. I know Spirit Airlines, this is back in the day, I don't know if they still have it. I don't check that card very often, but Spirit Airlines, they had their points would expire like every 6 months if you didn't make a purchase with the credit card. So you had to continue to make those purchases in order to keep that account good. So yeah, some certain airlines they still have those expirations, but most other cards I can think of, they don't have them anymore. Okay. Let's see. Iris saying it makes sense. I get it. Okay. All right. Cool. I'm hoping that I'm going to sit down and do like a video where I have, where I can edit it and I can have all the stuff that I'm talking about. I'm talking about it, but then I'm showing you as well. That way you can kind of get a better idea of what I'm saying. Some people are more visual. I'm more visual, so that's why sometimes I'll ask you, like, do you guys understand what I'm saying? But yeah, the value is good for the first year, but then after that, I don't know, it kind of falls off in my eyes. Okay, guys, please consider hitting the like button, or please hit the like button. Don't consider, just do it, please. So we can bring more people in. We're doing pretty good right now. We got about 35 people in the room. We got about 33 likes. So please hit the like button if you have not done so to bring some more people into our conversation. Okay, Louis, does Hyatt status match? They will status match. You'll have to look more into it. I haven't, you know what, I haven't done a status. I don't. Well, right now I don't even have status. I don't have status with anyone right now. I mean, I have status with Hyatt, but not their top tier status. You really only want to try to do the top tier status if you can, or maybe like I have Explorer, so I could technically try to do a status match with Hilton or with some of the other hotel chains. But I don't stay there, so it's kind of one of those deals where yeah, you can do a status match, and what they're going to do is they'll honor it for 3 months, and then after that during that 3 month period, they're going to say, hey, we have a challenge for you. If you stay 9 nights at a Hilton, then we'll give you Hilton. We'll give you that status for the rest of this year, and then all of next year. So the rest of 2019 and all of 2020. So it's something that you can consider. I don't stay at other hotel chains, so it doesn't really. And then some of like Hilton is probably, if I were to look at another hotel chain and say, okay, I want to have a backup hotel chain, it's going to be Hilton. I already know that. And if it's Hilton, I'm getting the Aspire card, so I'll get their top tier status with that card. So look at status matchers or statusmatcher.com, and you can get information on who's matching who, what they're matching at. Just because you have top tier at a certain hotel chain doesn't mean that you're going to get top tier with a status match. But the good thing about the statusmatcher.com is they'll show you. It's kind of like a form where people are just putting in there, you know what, I had Explorers at Hyatt, I status matched over to Hilton, and they gave me gold or something like that. So that's what they'll do. And then they'll have the date, so you'll know is this current or is this something that happened a while ago. Okay. Rolo, I recently went to a United club in Washington, D.C. United needs to step up their lounges. All they have is small snacks and a Coke machine. Yeah, I've heard that. I haven't even stayed in one of the club lounges. That's one of the benefits of getting the Explorer card is you get like 2 passes to lounge, but I've never stayed in one. So it's good. I'm sure it's better than the regular terminal, and I always say that's how I justify a lot of, people will have, oh, well, it's not nice. And yeah, it's not a first class lounge. It's not a business class lounge. We're talking about something that you're getting for free with your card as a benefit with the card that you have. So it gives you a little bit better experience than sitting in the regular terminal, which I'm fine with. And if you're giving me some free soda and free water and some free snacks, I'm cool with that. And free Wi-Fi too. I'm good with that. Let's see here. Bobby's saying points don't expire as long as you have elite status membership, which comes automatic with the card. Okay, cool. That's good. So Bobby's saying that. So hopefully that answered your question. Our high annual fee airlines. Wait. Oh, so are high annual fee airline cards worth it? This is Peltwork asking this question. The card that comes to mind is the Advantage, the $450, what is it, the Elite, Executive Elite something or other card. That's the only card that really comes to mind when it comes to top tier. I know Delta has one as well. I think Delta's a better card. That $450 annual fee card is a little bit better. But yeah, I know that the Advantage card is not, for me, it didn't look like it was worth it to get and to keep. I have a buddy who jumped in there and just got the card because he flies on American Airlines. You do get like their Admiral lounge access, so you can get that. But as far as earn possibility on the card, it's not very good. I want to say it's the same. It's the same as the Advantage card. Now that I'm talking about it, I want to find out. Let's see. Let's see. Just bear with me for a second. I want to pull that up. And that, for the most part, I don't really see too big of an advantage with those cards. I would probably avoid them, or not get them, I should say. Let's look at the Advantage card, and let's see here. Pull this up. All right, so here's the Advantage card I was talking about. So you get the Admirals Club membership, which is good. So it's the Citi Advantage Executive World Elite MasterCard. What a mouthful. Why couldn't they just make it easy, right? Just give me one name. I don't need all this World Elite. I mean, I get the World Elite is part of the MasterCard thing, so they want to have that in there. So the Advantage Executive, but that doesn't even make sense. Anyway, so you have this card. You also have, that's a business version. If I click on it, okay, so you also have, this is the regular version. This is the card that I have. So this is a $95 or $99 annual fee. And this is the $450 annual fee. So let's look at both. We can kind of go back and forth, look at both these cards, just to kind of see what the value is, what different things that you have. So the first thing, you're going to spend $5,000 within the first 3 months, and you'll hit that 50,000 sign-up bonus. So the sign-up bonus, let me pull these out side by side. The sign-up bonus is it's the same, right? So the same sign-up bonus, you're getting you're getting the same value there, okay? 5,000 here for the Admiral, and 2,500 for the Advantage, the Platinum Select, okay? So let's move on down. So $450 annual fee, it's not waived the first year, and the $99 annual fee is waived the first year. So that's something to consider. So you get Admirals Club membership value up to $650, includes access for authorized users. Okay, so Admirals Club, have not been in Admirals Club. From what I'm hearing, they're not bad. So that's I mean, I guess you consider that's a perk. It's definitely a perk. Now, are they all over? No. So you are going to be limited in what Admirals clubs you can go to. We have the Global Entry TSA PreCheck. So just like we looked at the other card, we have it on here. So you can get it here, but this is a $450 annual fee card. Additional benefits, free check bag, free domestic airline itineraries. Okay, up to 8 travel companions. So this is pretty good. You get 8 travel companions there. You do get free bags here, but let's see. They have up to 4, so up to 4 companions with the $99 annual fee one. Okay. Let's see, what else do we have? Priority boarding on American Airlines flight. So it just says priority boarding, which you get priority boarding here. So is it the same priority boarding, or do you have like a little bump up because you have that card? Is it like first class? Do you go in with first class, or do you still just go in after first class? Let's see. This is a good perk. If you're checking your bags and you have to go through, in most situations now, like I bring a carry-on, so this is not something that I really need. I'll do the carry-on, and I'll do it on my phone. I'll get the boarding pass on my phone, so I don't really have to go through this area. But if you do need to go and check your bag, and a lot of, like at Los Angeles Airport, a lot of the airline companies, they're now having these kiosks that are kind of like out in the, they're out on the floor, so you don't even go up to anyone anymore. The only time you go up to someone is when you hand your bag and they weigh it. But prior to that, you still go over to the kiosk. You go through the machines. Like United does this in Los Angeles. You go there and you fill out the information. You get your ticket. You tell them that you're checking a bag, and then you walk your bag over, and then you give it to a person that's standing there, and they weigh your bag real quick, and then you're done. So they really don't have long lines anymore. So they've kind of streamlined that. So that's good. But the fact that you do have this VIP, you can go to the VIP area as far as you don't have to wait in the regular lines, which are always busy for whatever reason. There's always long lines when it comes to that. 25% savings in flight food and beverage. Now, this is one thing that I cannot understand. Like with JetBlue, and I just did a review last week about JetBlue giving 50%. So 50% in-flight food, beverages, and purchases. I think that's excellent, 50%. 25%, and this is a card that's a $450 annual fee card. It just doesn't make sense to me. 25%, same thing with this card. This card's a $99 annual fee. The other card is $450, and it's the same. Like, you need to give me a reason to want to pay $450 by giving me perks that aren't offered on, perks that aren't offered on this card. Like, you're offering some of the same stuff here. Yeah, if I have 8 people, this card makes sense if I have 8 people to use the $450 annual fee card. But yeah, there are a lot of the things are the same. So yeah, I don't understand why they do that. Let's see. Let's look and see if there's anything else here. Did I miss the earn possibilities with this card? Let's see, where is that? Okay. Okay, so here we go. So you earn 10,000 elite qualifying miles after you spend $40,000 in purchases within the year. So if you're spending $45,000, if you spend a lot of money on this card, then you're going to get the 10,000 elite qualifying miles. I mean, it is what it is. You got to spend a lot with this card. The problem with this spending a lot with this card is you're going to get 2 points for every dollar spent on eligible American airline purchases. 2 points for every dollar spent. That's terrible. I mean, there's so many cards out there that give you that or better. And some of those cards are flexible cards, so it makes sense to use those cards over using this card. So that's really, there's no benefit here with this card. You don't want to really call this this is a sock drawer card if you have it, but it's a $450 annual fee, so I need to get some benefits out of it. I can't use it. Like, it's not smart for me to use. And then you're going to get 1 point for every dollar spent on all other purchases. So it's not a card that I'm going to use on a regular basis. And then you want to hit the 40,000. They give you the 40,000 so you can get this 10,000 elite qualifying miles. But really, I'm going to spend 40,000 on this card. And let's say I spent 40,000. It was all in the 2 times category. And it looks good, 80,000 points, but I can get so much more value with some other cards. It amazes me. Let's see, dedicated concierge, so that's good. No foreign transaction fees, so most cards are giving you no foreign transaction fees. Add authorized users, okay, so that's not anything that I'm interested in. So that's it, $450 annual fee. So the answer to your question, the long-winded answer to your question, in my mind, especially for the American Airlines card, it's not worth it. It isn't. I don't even like this card. I have this card and I don't like it. I don't use it. So there's no way I would jump into that card just to get the lounge access, because that's basically the difference there. It's just the lounge access. All right, let's go back here and there. All right. So I hope that answered your question. And I know there are other cards out there. So you're asking me, and I pretty much just talked about one. There are other cards out there that might give you some better value. I know Delta does have a higher end card. Maybe I should have looked at that one. This should give you a better idea. Delta has some, now their points aren't valued as much, but they have different tiers, which isn't bad, the way they have their cards set up. Let's see here. So you can go from, and we'll just show it real quick here. So they have that Delta Reserve card. Let's see, do they have? Okay. All right, we're gonna go over this one real quick too. Guys, let me know if you like this stuff. If you don't, then just tell me, hey, I don't wanna look at this. You're wasting time or whatever. So people ask questions. I do like to be thorough on certain things. And I think this is something that's important for us to kind of look at when it comes to making a decision on airline branded credit cards and hotel branded credit cards. Okay, so here we are with the Delta cards, okay? So with Delta, you have the, what is this, $95 annual fee card. So that's the gold card. I did a review on this card. And this is the $195. This is the Platinum Delta Sky Miles. This is the gold card is really, everyone gets like these mailers for this card. They really push. There's always promos on this card. So this one's $195 annual fee, and then this one is a $450 annual fee. Okay. Now I don't know all the different miles points as far as like getting elite status and stuff like that. I do know. I believe um, the this platinum, or I'm sorry, the Delta Reserve. I think you can buy your way into elite status, which is something that you can't get with a lot of the other airline branded credit cards. So we'll look at the $450 one for now. So you get the complimentary Sky Club access. So you have the Sky Club, so that's good. But if you're flying on Delta and you have the American Express Platinum, you also get that access. So just something to think about. Like if you're going to spend $450, if you spend $550, you have even more lounge access with the American Express Platinum because you will be able to do the Delta Sky Club, you'll be able to do the Centurion, and you'll be able to do the Priority Pass. You just won't be able to use that restaurant credit, which is, in my mind, a real good perk. Let's see, upgrade priority. So that's probably the same thing as far as, and I don't know exactly how Delta works when it comes to upgrades and stuff like that. So I don't want to speak on that. But obviously that's something good. You can get an upgrade. Let's see, after you spend $3,000 in purchases on your new card in 3 months, so you get 40,000. So you get 40,000 points, and then you get the 10,000 medallion qualification miles. Okay, so that medallion qualification miles, that's towards your elite status. All right, here we go again. 2 points for every dollar spent directly with Delta. So that's pretty much where we're going to be. So 2 miles or 2 points for every dollar spent. That's it. Not good. Not good. They don't make these cards as earners. Yeah, they don't. I don't. It's irritating to me. And when you look across the board here, so all 3 cards are all giving you the same value. It doesn't make any sense to me. How are you going to give me the same earn possibility on all 3 cards, but all 3 cards have different annual fees? And I get it. They're giving you extra bonuses here and there, but one of those bonuses should be the fact that I can earn more with the different cards. Okay. Annual miles boost, earn 50,000 medallion qualifying miles. Let's see. MQM, 15,000 bonus miles after each 30,000 in eligible purchases. So that's where you are there. So you earn more points if you spend 30,000 or more. And then the annual fee there, $450. Book flights with Delta Sky Miles partners. Okay, upgrade to first class or Delta One, subject to availability. Okay, and like I said, I don't know how the upgrades work, so I don't want to speak on that too much. I don't fly Delta. I don't have a Delta card. Roadside assistance, car rental, loss and damage insurance. So that's not primary, I don't believe. Travel accident insurance. Main cabin, 1 priority boarding. Okay, so you get the priority boarding, that's good. Complimentary Sky Club, we talked about that. Baggage insurance plan, okay, that's good. And that pretty much rounds it out. Extended warranty, dispute resolution, purchase protection, okay. So we see all that other stuff there. Another thing to consider too, this is an American Express card, so it is not accepted as widely as a Visa or MasterCard. So just something else to think about if you are wanting to make a commitment and use this card. I don't know why you would use it for everyday purchases because for the most part, you're getting 1 point for every dollar spent. So it doesn't make sense to use this card. It's not a it's not a good card for that. That's for sure. So yeah, all right, we're gonna get off that, but I just wanted to kind of go over a little bit. I think it's important for us to look at these things every once in a while so we can make wise decisions. So the $450, I really wouldn't go that route with this card or with that card. Okay, let's see. So Dolly's here. What's going on, Dolly? Thank you for stopping by. I know you went to that circuit. What? I think you said what circuit it was. How was it? Did you enjoy it? Have I been to one? Maybe I've gone. No, I don't think I've ever gone to a Cirque show. And I lived in Vegas for 3.5 years. I don't think I ever went. Okay, Quicksilver, what's going on? What's your favorite city in Colombia? I had a blast in Medellin. Let's see. So my favorite city is Medellin at the present time. So it'd be Medellin for me. It would be Medellin, Cartagena, Barranquilla, and then Bogota. Those are that would be the order there. There's some other places that I want to go. I want to go to Cali. I haven't been there yet, and there's some smaller towns too that I want to go to. But for right now, Medellin it's the most modern. I just I had a good time. It felt the most like being in the U.S. as far as the infrastructure, and that's kind of important. That's very important for me. I want to be in a place that has good internet, that has good food, and that the weather is nice. And so, being that I live in California, Medellin was the closest to that temperature. Actually, it's probably even better, realistically, because it doesn't get as hot as it does out here in California. It's usually about 75 to 85 degrees year round. It's one of those places you can live there, or when you travel there, you don't need AC. You never get that hot, and if you do get hot, you just open up a window or a door, and the little breeze is plenty. Like you don't need AC. Although I'm kind of spoiled, so even when I'm there, I still crank up the AC. But you don't need it. You really don't. Okay. All right. So let's see what's going on. How many people can go into a lounge? Let's see. As far as lounge access with the Chase Sapphire Reserve, is it two other people? I think it's two others. So you plus two, something like that. If you use a restaurant credit, it's you plus one. So that's cool too. But I've never put it to the test. Or I've only gone brought like one person in the lounge with me. I've never had like more than that. So I don't know. I don't know to be 100%, but I believe it. I believe it's two. Let's see, Quicksilver. I can do the global entry in almost under 2 minutes. It's so worth it. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's fast. It is a fast process for sure. All right, let's see here. Got some battery issues. Let me just plug this in real quick. All right. Okay. So if you guys have questions specifically for me, just put at TEC, and I will do my best to answer those questions. And please, guys, we're at about 37 likes now. If you could please hit the like button. We're on the road to 50. Try to get 50 likes in this video. That way YouTube will continue to promote the video after the rebroadcast, as well as promote it now. If you're hitting the like button now, they're going to promote it. So always forget to use my little like button. Oh, like button didn't work. It still didn't work. I have my little animations. They're not working. Let's see. Let's switch over here. I don't know what's going on with these animations. I gotta fine tune this stuff because it's not working the way that I want it to. Does subscribe work? There's subscribe. All right. I don't know why the like button's not working. All right, I'm wasting time, guys. All right, sorry about that. Okay, let's move on down here. Life or business 6 times. Okay, so let's move on down here. Pelt work. So basically, getting an airline card is just a way to tip a flight attendant. You're saying like getting them on the plane, I guess. They're good in the sense that you get the free check bag and get the priority boarding. And for me, they're pretty much sock drawer cards. The only time that I use a United card is when I pay for the taxes and fees. So if I use points, I pay for the taxes and fees with the United card, because the United card requires that you use their card for all or part of your purchase in order to get the free check bag and the priority boarding. So that's the only time that I use it. I don't use it for anything else. But I think it's still good to have for that purpose. Okay, unless you, I mean, if you make a commitment to an airline and you fly with them religiously and you're able to get status with them, then yeah, it does make sense. Okay, we have a subscriber, and is it Lucas? I cannot see that far. I really need to change that. Tessa Lucas, thank you for subscribing to the channel. And your name should show up. There it is. It is in our little feed down there below. So our lower thirds, you have been displayed. Or you have been displayed. You are being displayed down below. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. All right, let's see. Okay. And you should have gotten 50 points too. Maybe I should check that. Now that I'm thinking about it, I gotta make sure everything is working here. Things work sometimes and then sometimes they don't. So let's see if that works. And there it is. So I'll show you guys real quick. Now this is the new point system, right? So David has more points too. So let's and I'm gonna go over this thing one more time, just really briefly, just so you guys know what I'm talking about and why I'm looking at this leaderboard. Okay, so here's our leaderboard. So the top 10 people, as far as viewers on the channel. Okay, now I do apologize that I changed the system now. So people who who subscribe right now, they are going to get a bump, and I get it. So I'm still, I still appreciate everyone that's on here, but there is a bump that did happen, and that's right here. So Tessa is now, see how, and the way the points were structured before, they were a lot less. It was like 1 point for every 10 minutes or 2 points for every 10 minutes. So these people here, they've been on my channel for a long time and been watching for a long time. So it will even out in the long run. What I'm planning on doing is, you see here, you have loyalty points, and these loyalty points are what you get if you watch the channel for any period of time. So every 10 minutes you get 10 points. And then also if you make contributions, if you're chatting, then you're going to get points for that. If you do a super chat, then you'll get a certain amount of points for that. And then if you subscribe, then you also get points for that. So at the end of the month, like probably the last Monday of the month is probably when I'll do it. We'll do a giveaway, and on that giveaway, then we'll do like a raffle kind of style thing where you can buy raffles tickets, and then we'll do like a random selection, and then we'll have a prize, like a $25 value prize, gift card or something like that. So that's the plan. That's why we have this leaderboard, and it's just great. I just appreciate everyone, and there's more people on the leaderboard, I just think it's a great way to show your appreciation for people who are loyal to the channel. So that's where we are right now. Okay, so I just wanted to kind of share that with you guys. All right, let's come back here and let's continue on with our conversation. Okay. Okay, questions specifically for me, just put at TEC. That way I'll make sure I answer your question. The Credit Card Maestro is planning for the Maldives too next July. Okay, you guys are talking about the Maldives. Let's see. Yeah, I went back, way back here. Let's move forward here. So Giovanni has a question about authorized users. So when you add authorized users, do they have to use the card to keep it active? I don't deal with authorized users. The perfect guy for that is Dwayne from How to Build Credit TV. I've had him on the show before. Real great dude. He has a show on Monday. He does live streams on Monday. I'm just not. I don't have any authorized users. I'm not into to doing that. I know some of what some people do with authorized users. They don't even give them the card. They have them sign up under them as an authorized user. It helps build their credit, and so that's the main reason for them doing it. So as far as using the card, most credit cards, they want you to use a card to keep the account open. But I don't know, if you're an authorized user, you're going to fall under someone else. So if I have a credit card, you become an authorized user of my card. So they're not going to close the account because the account is tied to my account. As long as I'm using the card, then I don't think they'll close the account. That's just the way that I'm thinking, that it works. But he's a perfect guy to ask that question. Yeah, I don't have the absolute answer, but if I'm thinking about it, if I have an account and you're an authorized user of my account, as long as my account stays open, then you're fine. Even if you don't have the card, you never use the card, but you will inherit that credit. And that's the reason that some people will do that. So let's say you have a family member. Let's say you have a child, they just reached 18, and you say, you know what, I want them to start off right. I want them to have good credit. And so you make them an authorized user. You don't give them the card. You just make them an authorized user. And then their credit, eventually will really bump up because they will inherit the credit that you have, as long as your credit is good. Now, if your credit's bad and you make them an authorized user, yeah, that's probably not the way you want to go about it because it'll hurt their credit. Okay. And Dolly's saying, please make sure you hit the like button. Yes, please make sure you hit the like button. We're moving fast. We have 38 likes right now, and we have 30 people in the building. So please, if you have not done so, please hit the like button so we can get up to at least 50 likes. Oh, all right. Okay. Okay, so David's saying that card is worth it if you're a frequent flyer on AA. You get the free lounge access, which costs more, and the annual fee and every single one of your AU get free lounge as well. Okay, all right. Yeah, I mean, business. Yeah, if you fly a lot, I think most of these cards will benefit you, especially if you fly for business, and you don't have to pay out of pocket, like your company's paying for it. You're just using the card initially, and then they're crediting or they're cutting checks to you, and then you're just paying it off that way. Then most of these cards are going to give you some benefits, or give you a benefit. It's worth it to use it because there's nothing coming out of your pocket. But for a card long term, earn possibility, a card that I'm going to use for everyday spend, it's just, I mean, the airline branded cards just don't do it. They don't do it for me. Let's see. So if you own a company and all company employees, you get lounge access to. Okay, cool. Yeah, and that does make sense, David. I would agree with that. Like, let's say you own a company, like David's saying, and you have that card, and then you have authorized users that are on that card, on that account, then they all get that lounge access. So that's pretty good. So when they're traveling, they have lounge access. So that's good. Let's see. Oh, lost my place here. Dolly saying that Cirque du Soleil was amazing. I'm a huge Cirque fan. Yeah, I have not gone to one yet. I guess I need to. They're so, I mean, yeah. I need to go to one. I just haven't gone yet. Let's see. Do you have your streaming gear on your gear page? Don't see it in the link. Curious about the Rode Mic Lav. Yeah, that mic is not on there. Now I'm thinking about it. I need to do a better job because I used to have more of, like, I had it all set up. So what he's saying is there's a link usually in the description that takes you over to my webpage where it'll show you just all the gear that I use. I need to update it. Yeah, I need to update it because most of it's old. So I will update it in the future, the near future. Remind me, Explore Informed, and then I'll have it updated. So and they're all affiliate links, so they just link to all the stuff that I use. And you know what, that would be a good one, like just all the streamer gear that I use, because I do get asked that question a lot. Okay. Emmett, let's see. How does Hyatt's fourth night free work? Do you have to book 4 nights? Hyatt doesn't have a fourth night free. Let's see. Charge me for 3. Now, I don't know if you're referring to the fourth night free that was at that was with God, IHG, which they have that fourth night free, but Hyatt doesn't have that. Yeah, and basically, yeah, you get compensated back. So like if I book 4 nights using points, then I get one of those nights back, one of the points. That last night, the points I get those back. Peltwork unsubbing and resubbing didn't bump me. Yeah, Peltwork is not gonna work. They're on to that. I don't have any control of it, but yeah, they're on to that. So if you unsub and then sub, then you're not gonna get any extra points or any recognition or anything. Yeah. Let's see, TC, you should post the leaderboard link and how to raise up in the ranks on Facebook and WhatsApp group and make a YouTube video about it. Yeah, you know what, David? I think I will. I think I will promote it a little more just so people understand exactly how it works. So I'll have to kind of put out a little chart. I have to decide on exactly how I'm going to do the whole points. Like I have them set up now. I don't know if that's appropriate. Like the whole thing, and I'm thinking about the super chat thing. I don't want that to get out of hand. I really don't. I want it to be fair for everyone. So I don't want people to just think, oh, I can just get in there the last day and just buy my way up to, I don't know, getting a giveaway or something like that. So yeah, I will put some more information out there though. Definitely, I'll do that. Let's see. Life for business. That guy that got his Chase account closed because of that. I think it was a variety of things. They never told him that that's the reason that they closed his account. They're talking about Dwayne from How to Build Credit TV. They didn't tell him that was the specific reason. So, yeah, I don't know all the details. And yeah, he came out. You can go check his channel. He came out and he laid it all out the way it was, or the way it happened. But yeah, but he knows about the authorized users because he still does have authorized users on other cards. So, yeah, I'm very, very conservative when it comes to these cards. I don't like to kind of reach out and do things. Yeah, it's just not my style. Like I want to make sure I protect the points that I have, and yeah, that's just the way that I do things. But yeah, he's still the perfect person to talk to about it because he does do it. Let's see. All right. All right. Let's see here. And then David saying that you can make your kid an authorized user before they're 18. I just use 18 as an example because they're an adult. So that's the only reason that I said that. But yeah, it's up to you if you want to do that. But you don't have to give them the card. But yeah, you can make them an authorized user. Let's see the Amex. Let's see. The Amex, you can make a child an authorized user as long as they are 13 years or older. I made my 16-year-old authorized user with a credit card limit of $200. Cool. That's cool, Dolly. Amex is king, David says. Of course he does. All right, all right. Yeah, Mike, you can't use profanity, man. It's gonna block you if you do that. Let's see here. And don't let that Streamlabs bot get a hold of you because they get crazy, and I can't control them. So once he starts on you, he's not gonna stop. He'll put you on a timeout. Let's see, Justin, what's going on? Will, what's going on? So if you guys have any other questions, please put them in the chat at this time, and please also hit the like button if you just came in the room. That way we can hit our 50 likes for the stream. Let's see. Justin has a question. I added my mother as an authorized user on my Citi Double Cash, but her transfusion scores stayed the same. Suggestions for the card which may boost. Well, Not add another card. Uh, I don't know. That's a good question. I know one. If you have Capital One cards, they pull from all three credit bureaus. So they would probably, if you do have like a Capital One card and you make her authorized user of that card, then that would probably help her TransUnion. But even helping the other ones will still raise that average, your average FICO up. So it will still help her. HG chilling, what's going on, brother? He says, I'll second that, David. Amex is king. Yeah, you guys and your American Express. Alex is asking, are you getting this card? So if you're asking about the IHG card, no, I'm not. I don't have any real desire to get that card right now. I can't really see a reason to get it. The sign-up bonus is great. The first year earn possibility, great. After that, the card's going to fall off. In my mind, it's going to fall off in the sense that it's not going to be a card that I use pretty much ever. The only time I'll use it is if I'm staying at IHG property. So because of that, I'm not really interested in getting it. Now, is it a good keeper card even though you're not using it? I would say it's an okay card because you're still going to get that free night. But as far as earn possibility on that card, I can't do much with it. I want a card that I can work more with my ultimate reward points where I don't have to feel bad about transferring points over. That's the way I feel about the IHG cards. If I have points in the ultimate ultimate rewards program with Chase, transfer them over to IHG is just suicide. I don't want to do that. So that's one of the reasons I like Hyatt, because I don't have to worry about that. The point value is pretty much the same. So transferring points over, I'm not losing that much, whereas I'm losing a lot if I transfer them over to IHG. And that's like just to stay one night. So yeah, let's see. Yeah, still uncertain as how it works. Maybe Capital One would do it. Would be meh to burn another 524 slot open account. Yeah. I mean, she should still be okay though. Like I said, her credit shouldn't be that like. She's still gonna rise up in the other with the other two bureaus, so she shouldn't be that bad. Will is saying, my wife Roxy loves these live streams. Cool. Thank you, Roxy. Thank you for watching the live stream. You need to get her on the channel as well, so she can get some credit for being here if she has a YouTube account. Because like we were talking about, there's a loyalty program thing we have working. And so you get credit for being here and watching the show. So yeah, have her sign in. I know we have Nate and Jess. They're not in the room right now, but they are a couple, and Nate is on one account and Jessica's on another account. So they kind of watch at the same time. So yeah, they both get credit while they're watching. Okay, let's see here. Justin has a question. USA Bank Cash rewards card thoughts. I'm thinking strong sign-up bonus and a sets-up relationship for the amazing altitude reserve, $500 sub, no annual fee, some categories. Okay, so this is my okay. The altitude card is a good card, and we're gonna pull this up right now. But I'm gonna tell you the reason why I don't like USA Bank cards. Let me pull it up first, and then we'll get into this discussion, because I am a big fan of cards that allow you to earn points and give you the different little benefits and all that. But there are some things that you need to know when it comes to these cards, because they will promise you the world, and they call themselves travel credit cards, but they don't give you some of the benefits that you're going to get with, let's say, a Citi thank you points, or American Express membership reward points, or I said Citi twice, or the Chase Ultimate Rewards program. So let's look at this card real quick, and I'll just explain to you the reason, the problems that I have. Okay, so good card, right? Earn 3 points for every dollar spent with mobile wallet. So if you're using the mobile wallet, which everyone's pushing for the mobile wallet right now, they're all into that. We saw Apple, and Apple just launched their card now. So, or not even launched, they released their card now, so you can now get the card. And everyone is on the mobile wallet. That they want people to use that. But anyway, let's see here. You're going to get 50,000 bonus points. That's after spending 750. Or wait, you're going to get 50,000 bonus points after you spend $4,500 within the first 90 days, and that's a $750 value. Now you notice they say $750, right? So 50,000, $750, 25% bump is pretty much what they're quoting here, or the reason that you get that. So $400 annual fee, right? No foreign transaction fees. Okay, so not too bad. $400 annual fee, it puts it at the top tier level when it comes to cards. You're going to get triple points, so earn 3 points for every dollar spent on eligible net travel purchases and mobile wallet spending. Okay, so if you use that mobile wallet, which you can't use everywhere, but they are accepting them in more and more places, then you get 3 points for every dollar spent, so that's good. And then when you're booking travel, you're going to get 3 points for every dollar spent. So it kind of looks like the Chase Sapphire Reserve in some aspects, right? You just don't get like the restaurant, three points for every dollar spent at restaurants. Let's see, 325 annual statement of credit. Now we went over this before, and this is up to $325. I'm not going to get into all that. I don't know. I think I remember when I looked at it, it was, yeah, there's like a, let's just say it's $325. I'm not even going to go into, you need to do this to do that, you need to do this. Well, let's just say $325. You get the complimentary Wi-Fi, so that's good. 12 complimentary passes. I've never really had a need to have Wi-Fi when I was on a plane. I think that's a perfect opportunity for me to kind of disconnect from the internet and just work on other things. But if you need internet, you need internet, right? Now, airport lounge access, complimentary 12 months, priority pass. Okay, so they're giving you 12 months of priority pass. After that 12 months, it's gone. This is a top tier car, $400, right? $400, $450, $550, so it's in that category. If I'm gonna spend $400, I might as well spend $450 is the way I look at it. It's not much of a difference, 50 bucks. You get the silver car, so you drive off a luxurious Audi, so you get this little rental car privilege there. Real-time mobile redemption, TSA pre-check, global entry, that's great, so you get that credit. But like I said, there's so many cards out there. There are more and more cards that are coming out that have this global entry credit. You can only use one of them, so and you use it every 5 years. So it's a great value. You need to have at least one card that has it, but if you already have a card that has it, it kind of negates getting a card and saying, oh, that's a good benefit I'm going to use. Rich point value, so they're just showing that. Okay, so not bad, right? The problem with this card is you can't transfer your points. So I have these 50,000 points, and they're pretty much stuck in the U.S. bank ecosystem, I guess, and they're on their own. So there's no transfer partners, and I just need to book. So I get $750 value. So if I want to fly somewhere, I have a $750 credit. Okay, so that's the weakness of this card compared to Chase Sapphire Reserve or the Ultimate Rewards program, where I can transfer those points directly over to an airline. So U.S. Bank, they're not working with different airlines. Chase is working with different airlines. If I want to transfer my points over to United, I can do that. U.S. Bank isn't working with other hotel chains. So, but Chase is working with other hotels. Not just Chase, but Chase, American Express, Citi. They're working with other partners, so you can transfer your points directly over to the different hotel chains and the different airline chains. That's where you get the best value. You're not going to get the best value just having those points the $750 worth of points in your account. Because once I can easily spend 700, I'm going on a trip right now, or I'm going on a trip to Colombia, right, in October. I can easily spend I'll spend more than seven. This is a good example. I'm going to spend more than $750 to fly. Let's see, I can't pull it up without it. Actually, I can. And let me flip off the screen real quick and get everything set up, and then I'll show you guys real quick. But you're going to spend more. You're going to spend more than $750 to do this next trip that I'm flying on. So that's where you really have to start thinking, okay, if I'm transferring points, I'm getting better value when I transfer those points than if I'm just using the 1 cent per point value that they're saying, or in this case, 50,000 points is worth $750. So you get, 1.25 cents per point or something like that. Let's see. I'm try to see if I can pull something up without being signed in, or if it'll make me sign in. Let's see here. Oh, let's see. So I'm just, the reason I'm doing this, I just want to show you kind of the value and how it makes sense to have partners where you can transfer your points, as opposed to the setup that the U.S. Bank has. Let's see. Yeah, see, it's forcing me to sign in. Let's see. I think if I just leave it open, it'll be fine here. I'm trying not to show you all my stuff here. It's economy, we want business, and then update. I'm gonna have to book my flight too, as a matter of fact, really soon. I'm starting to see some changes here that actually, this is straight to Medellin, so this is gonna be a little different. Okay, so we can just go off that one. All right, so let me flip back over to the screen. All right, so what I'm talking about here, and this is a business class seat, so it's going to be 35,000 points, right? So 35,000 points. So total, it's going to be 70,000 points. I understand 70,000 points is more than that 50,000 points, right? But the point that I'm trying to make here is, let's see, can I go up to, just want to make a change. Make that price-wise. I just want to show you the price. So how much is it going to cost me out of pocket to fly business class to Medellin? Let's see. It's thinking. Let's let it think. So, like I said, $750. That's what I have to work with U.S. Bank, right? That's the total. So this is the price, $2,400. Okay, that's a round trip ticket, $2,400. That's how much it's going to cost. And they're saying round trip. I don't even know if that's round trip. Yeah, it says round trip, so we'll take it as where it's round trip. Usually when you click this, because this is a departing, then when you go and look at the other one, then there's going to be a different price on there, or another price, I should say. No, it is round trip. That's what it looks like. It looks like it's the same. Okay, so $2,400, that's what we're looking at. I can't afford $2,400 with U.S. Bank, and I can't transfer those points over to United, right? So this flight is not available to me. Whereas I just showed you before, it was 35,000 points. 35,000 points up, 35,000 points back, 70,000 points total, right? So 70,000 points. Let's do the math. I can't do it in my head right now. So what is it? $2,419 divided by. Oh wow, what did I do there? Let's see. So 3 cents per point, almost 4 cents per point, is what I'm getting with that value, right? 70,000. So that's where the value. That's where it's valuable to transfer your points compared to doing it this way with United or with United. God, my brain is just fried right now. With U.S. Bank, so with U.S. Bank giving you the way that you can use points that way, it's just not valuable because you can't transfer them anywhere. You're stuck with them. You get a credit for it. I can fly a nice economy flight with $750 value, but I'm not going to be able to do much more with it. And so that's where cards like this fall off because of that. And that's why Chase is king in my mind, and other people say American Express is king because you have the ability to transfer your points. And then some people, I guess there's some people out there that say that Citi is king, but it just allows you to use those different transfer partners, and that's where you maximize your points. Now they also have portals too, so you can use a travel portal with Chase and with American Express and Citi. So I can look on a travel portal, book all my stuff. It's Expedia, like Chase has Expedia, so I'm just pretty much getting on Expedia through a link, typing in all the information where I need to go, and then I can use points that way. So you have another option there, but you're going to get the best value when you transfer those points directly over. All right, so I hope that made sense. And let's see. Oh, all right, let's see here. Okay, so Justin's saying that the high volume of spend, like me with 4.5, will really add up versus other cards where I only get 2 cents or 2% outside of the categories and work on the sign-up bonuses. Okay, it's fair. Like I'm not saying. And what was the other conversation? Let's see. Serves best card, non-category spin, market 3. Okay. Yeah, you can earn points. Yes, you can earn a lot of points. I'm just saying, in order to really like triple the value or quadruple the value for travel. Now, if you're a person who travels a lot, in order to triple or quadruple those points, the value of those points, you're going to need to transfer them to the transfer partners, and that's when you'll get and you're probably going to need to book a business class or first class flight. Usually, if you're flying economy, you're not going to get that much value out of the transfer, and in some cases, you might even get better value if you use the travel portals. But there's so much power when you have points that transfer to these different airline partners. So you can look at value overall. Yeah, I can earn more points with this card. So using this card, earning more points, you could make the argument that, yeah, it's worth it because even though they don't have transfer partners or a travel portal, I'm earning more points. And so in turn, I can fly. It'll cost less money of less of an investment, like everyday spend. Less everyday spend money will earn me more points, which will allow me to fly on wherever. And then you do have flexibility too, so you can fly on whatever airline you want. You're not stuck with the airlines that are partners. So that's out there as well. Let's see. But I swear by the transfer partners. I really do. And that allowed me to fly. And I've told you guys I flew that first class flight, like true first class overseas flight on British Airways. And that was the most amazing experience I've ever had on a plane. I've flown business class a few times. I really enjoyed that as well. These are things that I would never be able to do if I just was earning points and I didn't have the ability to transfer them to these different airlines. Because that flight, that first class flight that I was talking about, is $6,500. So $6,500, I need to have that in point value in order to transfer. What's $6,500? Is like 6,500,000 points or something crazy like that. So it just shows you, yeah, it's crazy. Let's see. All right, guys, any other questions? Johnny Chingas, what's going on? Let's see. He's saying, what airline is better to fly to Medellin, Avianca, or Spirit? Oh, God. You had to answer. You had to ask that question? Go with Avianca. Don't ever go with Spirit. You can also look at Copa, too. Copa flies to Medellin. Yeah, I would stay away from Spirit. That's just, yeah, I would stay away from Spirit. Avianca is a Colombian airline, so you'll be fine with them. And Copa is a Panamanian airline, but they do fly to Colombia. Uh, okay, let's go ahead and move over. David said, "Never fly Spirit ever." Yeah, go with Avianca. You'll be happy with them. I've flown on them several times. Actually, my next flight out will be probably Avianca. Would Chase match the IHG sign-up bonus if you are still within? Yeah, prior sign-up bonus. You're gonna have to call them and ask them. I don't know. I don't know the answer to that question. Right. Okay. What's going on, Shaq O'Neal? All right, guys. Any other questions? Please put it in the chat. And please, we are about 7 likes away from hitting 50. So if you can, please hit the like button if you have not done so we can reach that milestone of 50 likes. And like I said, that leaderboard, we are going to be focusing on that. So let's see. Did it refresh? I think it did. So yeah, I think I'm going to put that out even more just to show you guys. I think it's a pretty neat thing to have the leaderboard here. I wish I could like display it. That would be nice. Maybe I can display it. I'll have to look and see if it's available. One thing I want to try, and I need you guys to try to help me. I tried to do this earlier, it didn't work. But if you put exclamation points, it's supposed to give me my point value, but it's not doing it. So if you guys try it too, maybe it won't do it because I'm on here. Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. Cool. So if you guys do that, exclamation points. So exclamation points, it should show you like your point value. The StreamYard thing. There it is. There it is. Cool, cool. Okay, so that's how you guys will know how many points you have. Let's say you guys are here and you're like, oh, well, how many points do I have? That's how you can figure it out. You push that. And then there's some other ones that they have out there too. And I just need to see if I can pull those up. Man, how did I do that? There was a list of them. Okay. Wow, there was a list of them, and now I can't find them. It's the way it always works, right? You're looking for stuff. You find it when you don't need it, and then when you need it, it's like, oh, I can't find it. Oh, man. Let's see, default. This might be it here. Okay, loyalty. So if you put exclamation point top, oh my God, you guys are going crazy. You're giving the stream bot, you're gonna go crazy. So exclamation point, I'm gonna put a list of all these different things just so, I'm just glad it's working. That should show us the top person, which should be David. Oh, here we go. It's top 10. Cool, cool. So if you put exclamation top, then you get the top 10. And then what was the other one? Yeah, you guys are going crazy. But it's cool though, just to pull it up, right? I don't know. It's cool to me. Let's see. And then if you put exclamation top hours, I'll have a list of all this stuff, guys. Now that this is working, then it'll give you the person or maybe the people who have the top hours that are on here. So just a way for you guys to check, so you can check like your status. You guys can control that. I don't, you can do it. So there we go. So it shows you all the people with the top hours. So you guys can check that at any time. I think you can only check it I think I have it set once every 10 minutes. So if it's a certain category, you can check it once every 10 minutes. So if you want to check how many points you have, you can check it once. And then 10 minutes later, you can check it again. And the reason that it's set up that way is you're only going to get points every 10 minutes. So it's not gonna change. So you just keep checking and checking and checking, and then the stream, the bot is just checking things for no reason. So yeah, that's cool that it worked. I tried it earlier, and for whatever reason, it didn't work. Now there's other things too, like I'm gonna have to figure out. I vote, not I vote, but exclamation vote. I don't know how to do this yet, but that's going to be something that we're going to have. So you can have like a vote. So you can have a vote, like what card do you think is better? And then you guys can all put in your response or something like that. I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. I don't know exactly how it all works. But there are a lot of different things in the background. There's these different little games that you can play and stuff too. Yeah, we'll dive into all that stuff once I learn how it all works. But yeah, there's some pretty good stuff there. Let's see. David's saying, if you're not the first, you're last. Whatever, Dave. Hey, don't get too cocky, David. Don't get don't get too cocky. Now you got people. The target's on you, man. You're in the lead, so the target is on you. Everybody's gonna be trying to unseat you. So and no pressure. Yeah, but that's pretty cool. I'm glad that actually is working. So the only other thing, and I never even started the whole giveaway thing. I was gonna do that, and I didn't remember to start it. Let's all right, guys, bear with me. We're gonna try to do this real quick, since we're all here right now. Okay. I just want to see. I don't know how to like do a giveaway, so let's see if that's even possible to do. Okay. Start giveaway. That's a timer. And we're going to have a giveaway that's going to start in... Oh, but I don't know how to... Oh, man. Yeah, I think I need to do some more research on the giveaway thing. Advanced. Ticket costs $5, so how do you buy a ticket, though? All right, it's enabled. We'll hit save. We'll start giveaway. And, okay, let's see here. Just talk amongst yourselves for a second. I'm just trying to figure this giveaway thing out real quick. I just need to try to figure out how are you able to purchase. Okay, so exclamation point raffle. Okay, so exclamation point open raffle. All right, let's try this and see if this works. You guys are putting in the raffle. I don't know how that works, so I don't know if it's... Test giveaway raffle has started for subscribers and moderators use. I raffled one. Okay, there it is right there. Yeah. So exclamation raffle, you should be able to, every time you put that in, I guess you buy a raffle ticket. All right. We'll just kind of play it out. So we'll do some other things. If you guys are in here, just put exclamation raffle, and hopefully that will allow you to buy a raffle tickets. And you're buying raffle tickets with the points that you have. I don't think you're buying them, actually. I think you still have the points in your account, hopefully. They don't go anywhere. If for whatever reason they do go away, then I can put them back in there. But this is just a test today, so we'll work it out. I can restart the points, David. And what I'll probably do is every month restart them. So after the plan is to have a giveaway every month. So after that giveaway, then reset the points, and then kind of do that. Let's see. So the exclamation point raffle doesn't look like it's working, does it? All right, guys. If you guys have questions or anything like that, feel free to put it in the chat. We're still doing that. I just wanted to kind of see if this is even working. Let's see. Oh, I can't. I'm not allowing people in, or what am I doing here? Yeah, that's not a. It's not giving me that permission for whatever reason. Yeah, I think I need to work on that. It's not giving me. It doesn't look like it's giving me that that ability. Yeah. And I'm not getting that permission for whatever reason. So the exclamation point raffle is not going to show up. So I don't understand how or what I do to make that happen. Yeah, that's not going to work. Okay, I'm just gonna time out these minutes here. And I know you guys aren't able to buy raffles right now for whatever reason. And then we'll just pick a winner. I just want to see how the thing actually picks a winner, because I don't know how that works. Yeah. All right, let's look at the chat here. What's going on? Okay, test giveaway raffle is going. Okay, so David's saying you should put the top couple of people next to the highest super chat and last sub. Yeah, you know what? As long as I can do that, as long as it's possible, if it's possible for me to do that, I'll do it. I just need to get in there and figure it out. I might actually change this part right here, the road to 10,000. I might actually, over here, I might actually change that to a scroll and have that scroll through. And that way I can, maybe I'll be able to display people on that scroll. So, yeah, I'll just have to see how everything works out. But, yeah, that's definitely something that I think would be neat. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. Yeah, I don't know. So you guys aren't able to buy any points, right? Going subscriber moderators, use iRaffle 10. Oh, 1 through 10 to enter raffle. Each ticket costs 5. So if you put iRaffle 1. Is that what they're saying? I think it's just iRaffle 1. Or I keep saying I. Exclamation raffle 1. Yes, that's the way it is. There you go. So exclamation raffle 1, and then you buy 1 ticket. You can buy up to 10 tickets is what it's saying. There we go, there we go, there we go. All right, cool. I'm figuring things out. So now after, I think we got about 4 more minutes, then it will time out. So like I put the time at like 10 minutes for the whole raffle process, and then we'll just choose someone and we'll see what it does. Now there's nothing on this raffle, okay? This is a test. So yeah, there's nothing that's going to come out of this. Eventually I'm going to get some stuff going, some other stuff too, but just right now, yeah, we don't have anything going, so just be aware of that. I don't want someone thinking they're getting a giveaway right now. There's no giveaway. But the last Monday of the month, that's when we're going to do a giveaway. So be prepared for that one. But yeah, this is actually pretty cool the way it works. I had no idea. There was some stuff up here I wanted to look at. Let's see. I think I missed a couple. Yeah, so David already asked about the restart of the points. Right now, I think I will restart it every month, and that'll give everyone an opportunity to, because we just started this now, so it'll give everybody an opportunity to be on top and really push for that. Okay, so yeah, and I'll try to do the scroll wheel. That'll be one. I like the scroll, the letter scroll of some of the top people. Michael said, the fix is in DC. Said the top should be David. I said the top should be David only because he's always on the live stream. So it's like, yeah, if it wasn't him, then I'd be thinking, wow, there's something up. But no, there's no fix or anything like that. This is totally Streamlabs is doing this thing. That's setting everything up. So yeah, he's always on here. There's proof. There is proof. And I used to say, you watch some of my older video live streams, I would say like every time he's always the first one in the room. So yeah, there's proof. Just go back. You'll see that he's in there. Let's see here. Okay, so Justin's saying the Hilton Biz card is really nice now with extra free night and more points. 5 credit card limit, and Amex can always replace cards in month 13. Cool. Yeah, I mean, Hilton is just Hilton overall. That Aspire card is that's a card that I would get. Definitely a card that I would get. Now I'm not ready yet. I'm really not ready to move over from, well, I don't have to move over, but I'm just not ready to get that card at this point. But when I do jump in the American Express ecosystem, that is going to be on my list. Let's see. Dolly, TC, like an automatic update, right? At David. Yes, Dolly. iRaffle. Okay. So we're starting to buy tickets. That's cool. Now I'm hoping those tickets aren't coming off. Let me look over here. All right, yeah, it looks like the points are the same, so. And you can buy up to 10, I think. Or I have it set to up to 10. Donnie, what's going on? Donnie says, I hear there's eye candy in Colombia. If it's anything like Costa Rica, forget about it. It is better than Costa Rica. I've been to Costa Rica. There's beautiful women in Costa Rica, but Colombia is amazing. It's an amazing place. It really is. Yeah, it is. The women are just amazing looking out there, and very, very friendly. Like very, very easy to talk to. Easy. Like I don't speak Spanish fluently, so when I go out there, it's like broken Spanish, and I'm asking for, asking questions, and every person that I've gone up to, they're always willing to help you. So my routine, I tell people this. I actually told Afro Guajira, she has a channel. She did an interview with us like a month ago, and I always I'm not always lost, but I will always, if I see a beautiful woman, I'm going up to her and I'm lost. I need to find out how to get somewhere, and every time they'll help you out and they'll walk you around and they'll tell you, oh, go here, go there, and small talk and all that. And I mean, I've even been able to find some, hey, let's stop, let's have some coffee, or where's a good place to eat, and like you end up hanging out with someone and you just start talking to them on the street. So they're very friendly out there. So anyway, all right. Let's see, where are we? Okay, David said I'm changing my YouTube name to David Amex King Moss after the stream. So be on the lookout. Go ahead, change it. That sounds good to me. That sounds good to me. Let's see, whom I remember a stream back in February that you weren't in the chat. One stream, right? One stream. Back in February, yeah. Let's see, and the stream bot is saying a test giveaway raffle is going on for subscribers and moderators. Use iRaffle into the raffle. Each ticket costs 5 TC points. So it gives you all that information, which is cool. And you have to be a subscriber or a moderator to enter the contest. Now, subscribers and moderators, you're at the same level. You don't get any perk for being a moderator, but you do need to be subscribed to the channel in order to get in on the raffle. All right. So I think we've gotten to the last part here. So I can go ahead and pick the winner. Let's see. So there it goes. Yeah. So you can no longer enter the raffle. So that's cool. So let us know that. And then Justin's saying the TEC Aspire is amazing. Or he's saying the TEC. He's saying Aspire is amazing. I even got the Hilton Grand Vacation offer. 5 days in Orlando for 150-ish, probably diamond status triggered, a casino status match with Hilton to Wyndham to Caesars. Yeah, that's cool, man. That's cool. We were actually talking about that in one of the interviews I was doing. I think it was with Will Schropp, where he was talking about that he got that elite status with, or I don't know if I don't think it was the very top, but it was like right below that with Caesars. And he loved it because you're able to skip the lines and all that stuff, which is the same thing. Like when with Hyatt, Hyatt has a partnership with MGM Mirage, and if you have any status with Hyatt, you can transfer that status over to MGM. Now you're not going to get top status with MGM, but you'll get like right below, maybe not even right below. Yeah. So you have top status with MGM Mirage, and then you have like the whales, like the real big status, so like no one gets. And so you get like not top status, but right below that. But you can still cut in front of the lines and all that, so you still get that perk, which is big. Like going to these buffets and stuff like that, being able to just walk into a separate line is good. They don't work at the clubs though. I found that out the hard way. When I got embarrassed, walked up to the front of a club trying to get in, and he looked at me like, "What? Are you serious? Go wait in the back of the line." Yeah, I went to a conference. I go to this wedding and portrait conference, WPPI I used to go every year. Now I went to Carnival this year. I'm going to Carnival next year. It's the same dates, so I won't be able to go this 2020 either. But anyway, when you go to the convention, part of the convention they have all these different like after hours stuff to do. So they had a club that was open. They opened it only for WPPI for a couple of hours, and it was open bar. And so I went, and yeah, I had to go to the back of the line. I was like, oh, All right, but I have this card. I got elite status. Like, man, we don't care about your elite status. Okay. All right, guys, let's see. Wow, there's a lot of stuff going on. I actually like the way you can check on your stuff. David, you have 182 TEC points. Wow, I need to refresh this. This isn't showing 182. It's showing 170. There it is, 182. All right, so we've gotten to this point. I appreciate you guys all hanging in there. I mean, I know we're kind of done with the show, but I just wanted to see how this works. That way in the future we'll be able to do it without any problems. All right, so here's the giveaway, and I can pick a winner, and I'm gonna let you guys see this portion. I don't think, actually, no one else bought tickets. only Dolly bought tickets. Nobody else bought tickets? So we can't do it because Dolly's gonna win. All right, I need you guys. Oh, I can't open it back up. Resume entries. Here we go. Entry reopen. All right, so I don't know. I thought other people were buying tickets. I need a few other people to buy tickets. So just put, because it's only Dolly and me that bought tickets. So, oh, she said she lost points too? Okay. Don't worry about it, Dolly. I'll put those points back in. Just buy one ticket. Everyone else that's in here. So what is it? Exclamation. What did I say? Exclamation raffle 1. Is that right? And I don't know. It's just, is it showing people buying tickets? All right, what are we doing here? Oh yeah. So it does take the points off. So I just want to test it. So I don't want you guys, because you're wasting points on it if not. So just buy one. I think I'll just leave it alone. So Justin's saying it's not working for him. Raffle 1, raffle 1. Okay, I don't know why this thing doesn't work. You received 1, so it allows me to do it. It's not allowing you guys to do it. Did I not have it set for regular people? Maybe I didn't. And maybe it's because she's a moderator, that's why. Oh, yeah. So many things here, yeah. Okay, we're just gonna close it. I'll figure that out later. I don't want you guys to use your points anyway now, and I know that you're... Okay, so I closed it up. Before we do this, Dolly, I will make sure that I put these points back in your account. If I can do that. Let's see, loyalty. So 20 points. You should be shy 20 points. So you should be at 143. All right, so I put 20 points back in because you had 4 tickets. So you're gonna win. It's either gonna be you or me, but nonetheless, I'll just see how. I don't know how the whole thing works. So I'm gonna show you guys my little screen back here so you guys can see what I'm looking at here. All right, so I picked this winner sign and it should do something. We'll see what it does. Here we go. So these are the people who entered, and I guess it might be just, I don't know why you were the only one that was able to. I have to figure out. I'm sure I didn't. There's something that I didn't flip that I should have. All right, pick a winner, and there it is. You win. Wow, yay. Okay. So then it shows you there as the winner. And I guess it probably put it out to everyone. Yeah. All right, all right. So I just need to fine tune everything. If you guys are in here, there's 20 people in here. If we could get that 50 likes, I would really appreciate it. So at this point, if you can hit the like button if you have not done so, so we'll get to 50, or at least get to 49. Then when I get in there, then I'll be the last one to like, so we'll get to 50 at that point. All right, guys, I appreciate you hanging in there, and I know. Um, I know we turned that last end of it just into this whole giveaway thing, but I think this would be great for the channel. I think it would really give you a little bit more. Like you're watching the show, you might be getting some information from me, you're getting information from other people in the chat as far as travel reward credit cards and everything. But then we can add a little bit something, a little something else where you have some loyalty points. We all like points, right? Travel reward credit card points, and so we're all into the points. So you can earn some points on here, and then at the end of the month, then we'll do a raffle, and we'll raffle off some stuff. So initially, like I said, it'll be a $25 gift card. I think that's probably what I'll go with for right now. But as we grow as a channel, we will be able to, increase the giveaways as far as what the prizes are. At some point, I'm going to start reaching out to some different companies as far as travel related stuff. Luggage and different things like that. So at some point, we can have some really nice giveaways. So we need to start off small, and I got to start off with the budget that I have right now, my YouTube budget. So at this point, we'll work on that. So we'll just do the $25 gift card, and then we'll kind of work up from there. And then once I do start reaching out to some companies. Then I can tell them, hey, we're doing giveaways and stuff like that. Now, most companies are really open to that as long as you are giving them their due credit and advertising for them. So yeah, I think it'll be something really fun, and also you'll be able to see you'll see who's really there participating and helping out and all that. So hope that was good for you guys, and I appreciate you guys all stopping by. We will be back on Monday, unless I jump on Sunday. Now it's gonna be funny because just coming on, you're gonna get loyalty points just for signing in, and you get more for participating and all that. But there's more of an incentive than just me and just the friends that you guys that you have in the group already. So I think it'll be good. It's funny because since I've gotten travel reward credit cards, I'm much more in tune with like points and loyalty. Like I look for it now, and I'm getting points and stuff that I never thought I would get. Like I had Pizza Hut today, right? Pizza Hut has the Hut Reward program. I'm a part of that Hut Reward program. Today I got on there because I was like, you know what? I'll get pizza today. I don't feel like going and getting anything. And so the first thing I do is I go on there and I'm looking at my points. How many points do I have? Do I have a free pizza yet? And I was like 10 points shy of a free pizza. So I ordered one a day. So now I have a free pizza waiting the next time for my next order. And then like El Pollo Loco, they have a rewards program. So every time I go to El Pollo Loco, I use scan my little receipt, and I get the points. And yeah, so my whole mind frame now is just like all about points, whether it be travel related or just anything. I'm always looking for points. Yeah. All right, guys, let's see. What are we talking about here? All right, Shamrock saying smash the like button. Yes, please hit the like button for me. David's talking about I'm going to start writing my victory speech tonight. Yeah, you know what? And I don't know, like I have to look more into it, but like an overall, I think it would be cool because I really don't, I do want to have some like an overall view, an overall viewer, like a viewer of the year or what have you. So at some point, I don't know how they can have like maybe two banks, like a bank where you can have the all-time person, and then you can also have for the month. So I'll have to just work out all those details. But yeah, I think that would be cool. Let's see, David Santisi, you should put it in the WhatsApp group tonight, the rules and how to earn points. Yeah, I'm going to work on something and have just how to use everything, and then I will put it like in the WhatsApp group. I want to have it more like, I'm probably going to get like put it in a Photoshop kind of a layout, like format or whatever, and then put exactly all the different things on there. So all the different keys that you can put in to find out how many points you have and how to enter raffles and all that. So I can give all that information up. And then ultimately, and I found this out, to do a giveaway, a proper giveaway, you have to have all the rules on there. On the either a link to it in the description or have it in the description section so people know exactly what the giveaway is. And I can't, like, you can't charge money for a giveaway. A giveaway is just that, it's a giveaway. So the only thing that we're using to buy the raffle tickets are, it's not money, you know, it's you're using these points. So I can't say, oh, if you give me $5, then you can enter the raffle. You can't do that. It has to be, you know, you can't have it that way. So anyway, I have to put out the rules and all that stuff in order to do a proper giveaway on YouTube. And the last thing I want to do is get shut down on YouTube for doing like $25 giveaways. It just doesn't, yeah, it's not good. All right. All right. And then David said El Pollo Loco is the best. Yeah, I'm telling you that I have $50 saved up in this points on El Pollo. I don't use them very often. I haven't used El Pollo Loco in a while. Used the point. Actually, I've never used the points. Yeah, I've never used them. And I've been, what is that? $50. I think that's $500 worth of El Pollo Loco. So this has been a while. I've been earning for a while. Usually if I'm eating out for lunch, like if I get lunch out and we don't go to a restaurant, then I'm usually going to El Pollo Loco. So yeah, I've been earning a lot of points with them, and I haven't redeemed any. I think you can only redeem 10 points at a time, or I'm sorry, $10 at a time worth of points. All right, guys, we're gonna take off. Thank you guys all for stopping by. And if you are in the building and you have not hit the like button and you liked the video, the live stream, please hit the like button. We are 2 away from 50, and I'd love to get to 50 before I sign off. So hit the like button if you haven't done that yet. And then we will be out of here. Back on Monday for sure. And I need to set up. I want to try to do an interview. I know we were talking about doing the community interview. David's going to be on the, you know, he's going to be working, so he's not going to be able to do it. But I haven't talked to Braveheart yet, so I'm going to need to reach out to him, talk to him. And then also we'll talk and see if some other people, maybe Flashpoint wants to jump in and join the community live stream. So that's the plan, to still do a community live stream. And then Flashpoint, I want to have him on next week too. So we'll see if we can make that happen as well. So that's kind of the plan. But Monday for sure, we're going to have something 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And then we'll just go from there. All right, cool. So we hit 49 likes. Guess what? I'm going to jump in there right after this, and we'll make it 50. So I'll hit a like in there and make it 50. All right, guys. Thank you guys for stopping by. Have a good night, and I will talk to you in 2 days. Bye.